all the time. I ain't worried about none of that old bullshit. But if you've been in this business very long in the livestock business, you've had some help of some kind. You'll remember about it the whole time of your life. I thought about this Thursday night driving down the highway. I go to a place over in South Oklahoma, an auctioneer every week, and I get home 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. One thing, when my dad was a big trader back there, and he traded his whole life, and he helped a lot of people. And when we had his funeral, there were so many people there, you couldn't get them in there. You couldn't get them all in the church. There was from millionaires to drug dealers to the poorest Amish people that ever lived. I told my sons, we stand up there, you look around all these people your grandpa traded with all these years. There's one man I looked in the back, Ed knows him well, we grew up together, got real long hair. Every year when he harvests his crop, it's all legal now, but it wasn't legal years ago. He'd buy about 100 head of cattle off my dad because he knew he'd take cash for me. Come over at the brown paper bag and count it out. That man was there, a lot of other people was there. People's helped me a lot all over America. There's a girl here today that's got 20 horses. I hadn't talked to her in 10 years. She called me and said, we had a little accident and need to sell these horses. I said, yeah, I'll bring them. But what I'm doing with this horse, Gene and Donna come here all the time, good people. His folks passed away last week, both of them. And Randy Smith, my old friend, told me, said, if you take a few of them horses in there and sell them, Ernie will help you. I promise he'll help you. We're going to sell this horse, and I'll show you what we're going to do here in a minute. Me and Clint talked about it last night. That horse is green broke your ag. That's what they got to sell. So sell that horse.
56, is that
$7,000.
£7, $8,000. Liberty is $7 now, $8,000 here. It's $7, $8,000 here. Liberty is $7 now, 75. Liberty is $7 now, 5. It's $7 now, 75. Liberty is $7 now, 5. Liberty is $7 now, 75. It's $7 now, 5. Charge him to the sale barn for $7,000.
That's all they had. It belongs to me. $100 bill.
$100 bill, $200. Liberty is $200 now, $300 now, $400 here, $300 now, 4 now, 5. Yep, $500 here now, 6. $100 is $100 now, $700 now, $800, $800 now, 9. Yep, $1,000. $1,000 here, $900 now, $1,000 here, $900 now, $1,000. Yep, $900 now, $1,000 here, $900 now, $1,000 here, $900 now, $1,000. Yep, $900 now, $1,000 here, I have. $900 now, $1,000. 900, put him on boat.
You're ready. Now Bridget tell you about the rest of the slate.
I got a mic, I think. Does this work? Welcome, everybody. Thank you. For those of you who don't know, we are now live on the World Wide Web with internet bidding. So for sellers, next month when you're coming in, make sure you send your horses in. We'll get them advertised and make them available to everybody in the world with an internet connection. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Terms of the sale today are cash and your good check. Please remember to bid with the money that you actually have, not the money that you wish you had. For my folks in the ring, the camera is here to my right. It picks up everything in front. If you're going to stand here, I need you to stand like over there where Amy is. Amy, put your hand in the air right over there or over this way so we're not blocking the view for everybody at home. We're going to go ahead and get started with hip number 1. He's been the cover boy of this sale. This is Red Rock. He's a 12-year-old John Mule. Came out of Ardmore, Oklahoma. He's been hog hunted on, been kept shod. Got him back in 2015, and he's been used for trail riding ever since.
Yeah, boys, so I give you right there. Come on here. Hook it 5,000 gram. I got 12, 17 and a half belt, 12 and a half. 750 now, $10 here, $7 is $1,000, 7 and a half, 8 and a half, $7 is 7 and a half, now 8 and a half, $8 and a half, 7 and a half, 800, 7 and a half, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, $800 now, half, 800 now, half, $800 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 now, half, 800, 800 now, half, I have 800, put him on Pee-wee, 800.
You're in the camera right there.
Hey, what do you need for him, young man? What's 2,000 for him? You didn't get him.
We're ready. Come on.
Hip number 2 is a 4-year-old mare, green broke, but starting to get a real nice stop on her. She's had the rope swung off of her, and she has drug a railroad tie. Real well started, just need to take her home and finish her your way.
Perhaps a little minor right there. Come on, 4,500 for. I got $1,000, 12 and a half. Hit it at 1,100 now, 12 now, 1,300 now, 1,300 now, 1,200 now, 1,300 now, 13 now, half, 14, 15 now, 15, 15 now, 16, 17. Good 17 and a half now, 17 and a half. Cactus, you're out 17 and a half. Good 17 and a half. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. Half. Now 18 under and a half. Now 19. Hit it at 19. Now half. Hit it now $2,000 now half. Hit 2,000 half. Hit it at 2,000 half. Hit 2,000 half. Now one. Hit it now half. Hit it at 1 and a half. 21 and a half. Hit it at 1 and a half. Hit it at 21 and a half. Half. Now 2. Hit 21 and a half. 2. Hit it at 2. Hit it at 1 and a half. Now 2. Hit it at 1 and a half. Now 2. Hit 23 and a half. Now 3 and a half. Hit it at 23 and a half. Half. Hit it at 3. Now 4 and a half. Hit it at 4 and a half. Hit it at now 5 and a half. Hit it at 6 and a half. Hit it at 7 and a half. Hit it at 27 and a half. Hit 27 and a half. Half. Hit it at 27 and a half. 8 and a half. 8 and a half here. Hit 28 and a half. 7 and a half. 8 and a half. Hit it at 28 and a half. 8 and a half. There's all kinds of videos on the internet about this one. 27 and a half, 8 and a half. Hit 28 and a half, hit it at 8 and a half, hit it at 8 and a half, hit it at 7 and a half, now 8 and a half. You want back in, young man? 28 and a half. Now 9 and a half. 29 and a half, hit it at 9 and a half, hit it at 8 and a half, 9 and a half, hit it at 9 and a half, hit it at 9 and a half, hit it at 8 and a half, 9 and a half, 29 and a half, here we go, 28 and a half, 9 and a half, I have, 3,000 and a half, hit it at 3,000 and a half, hit 3,000 and a half, hit it at 3,000 and a half, half, hit it at 3,000 and a half, hit it at half, I, so it's 29 and a half, put it on number 474.
Hip number 3 in the ring. This is going to be a 20-year-old gelding. He is broke to ride, up to date on deworming, up to date on his teeth, and the farrier.
Big 5-face, 4 white socks, fancy horse out there. Come on, 30,000, another guy, 6 and a half, 7 and a half. It's 7 and a half. Hit it at 7 and a half. Now 7 and a half. Hit it at 7 and a half. Hit it at 7 and a half. Now 7 and a half. It's 7 and a half. Hit it at 7 and a half. Hit it at 700. Hit it at 7 and a half. 75. 700. Hit it at now quarter. How many 7 and a quarter now half? It's 7 and a half. And now 75. Hit it at 75. Hit it at 7 and a half. 75. 75. Your man's out. 37 and a half. 75. Hit it at 75. It's 75. Hit it at 75. Hit it at 75. Hit it at 75. Here I have 70. 75. You know, the even it doesn't leave out here. I have 750 Pee-wee.
Talk about a crowd favorite here. This is hip number 4, End Wrench Drift 842. He is a 2008 model, registered quarter horse gelding.
Hey, sir.
He's by Drifts
Sir.
23, by Drifts Chip, by Double Drift. And he's out of a daughter of Raftery Badger by Dick Badger. Clint's going to tell you about this horse, but I can tell you he has roped thousands and thousands of cattle, probably more than all the other horses in this barn combined. He'll be a sure enough ranch horse, a using horse. And if you can do it on a ranch, this horse will do it.
Whatever Corey tells you about that horse will be just that way. You got my guarantee on him.
He pulls nice down right here and one about 15,000 pounds.
That's a good boy. He does tag work around here all over. He helps us back here. Something that'd be a good horse right there. I'll give you 5,500.
5,500, 6,000. Now 6,000 over here. Yep, 5,500 now, 6,000 over here. 6,000 now, 5,500 now, 6,000. Yep, 6,000 here. How many about 7 and a half? 7 now, 7 and a half. 7 and a half. Yep, 5,500 now, 7 and a half. 5,500 now, 7 and a half. 57 and a half. I'm 55, 7 and a half. 55 now, 7 and a half. 55 now, 7 and a half. 55 now, 7 and a half. Yep, 57 and a half. You say it down here. 57 and a half. Yep, 55 now, 7 and a half.
I thought I'd just get to come to the sale this morning, but I had to jump off a doctor feud, and I put a little video of some of these guys that seen it or haven't. This horse will run you in the middle, and he will knock down a bull, a cow, kind of anything.
Said he'll go right to him and put him on the ground for you guys.
I drug calves on him all spring.
He used him all spring to drag calves.
He'll work the trip side. He'll work the, just run it down their back however you like.
Said you can trip them or you can rope them, either one. 5,500, 7.5. 5,500 now, 7.5. Yeah, 5,500 now, 7.5. 5,500 now, 7.5. 5,500 now, 7.5. 6 now, 7. 57, 56, 57. I'm going to look at it. 7.
It'll be just like he tells you to now. There's a lot of cattle.
Now 8, 58, 57, now 8.
He was raised on the same ranch. He's never been anywhere. That guy still owns half of him today.
Said the man that raised him still owns half of him today. 57, 8, 57 now, 57 now, 8, 58, 57 now, 7 now, 58, now, 7 now, out. Selling 5,700, put him on JNS. Did he buy sell?
Papers.
Watch that bridge, it's a low one.
Take a good look at hip number 5. This is Shybar Prince Clark. He's a 2008 model quarter gelding. He's by JM Bluebird, by Old Man Prunes, by Shybar Skip, and he's out of a daughter of Clark's Classic by Clark's Dock Bar. Again, a 2008 model gelding right here. The daughters checked the pastures and used him for trail riding, and they've owned him since he was a 2-year-old. He's an easy keeper, and he's been a great horse, been around the semi and the feed trucks, had all his shots in September. Tetanus, Western, ivermectin, dewormer, everything. He's easy to trim, easy to load, and a pretty red roan. Said he's never been roped on or anything. About 3 years ago, this horse was out with some cows and some old hay, got a little short-winded, and he'll be that way, but a good horse. In the summertime.
Round dollar, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15 under here, 12 and a half, 15 under here, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, then 14 and a half, 15 and a half, now 16 and a half, now 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 2 and a half, now 2 and a half, now 2 and a half, 22 and a half, I'll take 1 and a half, Clint, we're going to go 21 and a half, 2 and a half, 1 and a half, 21 and a half, 2 and a half, 1 and a half, 21 and a half, 2 and a half, now 1 and a half, 21 and a half, 2 and a half, 1 and a half, 21 and a half here.
It wasn't a buck in me when we brought him as a 2-year-old. You
So
gotta
the-
kind of pull him around. He's just a riding horse. You can trust him. You don't have to warm him up ever. I got him on him yesterday. 5 months off him. Jumped on him.
Said yesterday's the first time he'd been around in 5 months, said saddle him right up, ride him right off. He's never had no hump or buck. And I got 20, 50, 21 and a half. 20, 50, now 1 and a half. Yeah, 20, 50, now 1 and a half. 21 and a half. 20, 50, now 1 and a half. 20, 50, now 1 and a half. I have sold him 20, 50, put him on 4, 86.
Thank you.
Papers.
Hey, you talk about a pretty little horse. Looky right here.
Hip number 6 is going to be a 7 coming 8-year-old gelding. Needs a constant job, but do not let his size fool you. He can cover some ground, and he is quick. He's been used around cattle, and we've swung a rope off him too.
Hey, fancy little horse right here. Come on, look at 3,500 grain. 12 and a half, 1,500. Yep, 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500 down, but I'm 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500 down, but I'm 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500. Yep, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half. Yep, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half. Yep, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 14, 1400. Yep, 1400 down, but I'm 14. Now 15, now 15, hit a little half, now 15, half, a little bit, now 15, little bit, now 15, little bit, now 15, little here, hit a little half, a little bit, thing, little half, a little bit, thing, little half, a little bit, thing, little half here, hit, thing, little half, a little bit, thing, little half here, I'm a little half, a little bit, thing, half, hit, thing, little half, a little bit, quarter, I'm a little bit, quarter, I'm a thing, quarter, I'm a quarter. Sold the horse 1475, put him on JNS.
Hip number 9. This is Rosie. Rosie's an 8-year-old mare, current on her vaccines, teeth, feet. She is a lead line or ride alone kind of girl. Their 9-year-old bought her for a project. She's come a long way with her. She's been to the play days and the little britches. She's moved cows on her. No spook, no buck. Great with other horses. Sure look good with a red bow under the tree, guys.
Good pony right there. Come on, 1500. I got 500, 7.5. Hit it to the 7.5. Hit 500, 7.5. Hit it to 600. Hit it to the 6. Now 7. And now 8 internet. 800 to the internet. 700, 900, 900, 900 to the internet. 900. Hit 900 to the 800. Now 1100. I'm going to now 11. I'm going to 1100. I'm going to lose it. Yeah. 1100. Hit it to the internet. You're out. 1100. Hit it to the 1000. Now have. I'm 1000, 1100. There's a good pony. I'm going to 10 now 1100 here. If 1000 now 1100, I'm going to 10 and a half. It'll be 10 now 10 and a half. I'm going to 10, 10, 50. If 10, 10 and a half, I'm going to 10 now 10 and a half. I'm going to 10 and a half. If 10 now half, it'll be 10 now 10 and a half. It'll be 10 now half, it'll be 10 and a half. 1000, 10 and a half. It'll be 10 now 10 and a half. I'm going to 10 now 10 and a half. I sold the pony $1,000. Put it on number 482.
Hip number 11 is a 9-year-old gelding. He's blue-eyed and he's got some chrome. He's been ridden on the trails, through the parades, been driven single and double as well, ridden through the pastures and around cattle. A good, safe pony for anybody to ride, sound, and a flashy kind of guy.
Fancy little man right here. Come on, 3,500. $1,800, $1,900. It'll be a 19 little down, but about 18 little down, 19 little down, but about 18 little down, 1,900. 1,800 down, 1,900 there. There's one who fit them all. Big, short, small, or tall. 1,800 down, 19. 1,800 down, 1,900 here. Hit a little 1,800 down, 19. About 19. Hit a little 1,800 down, 19. Hit 1,900. Hit a little 1,800 down, 19. A little 18 and a half. 1,800 down, half. Hit a little 1,800 down, half. Hit a little 1,800 down, half. 1,800 down, half. Hit a little $1,800 now, half, give it on $1,800 now, half, give it on 18 now, 1,800 now, half, give it on $1,800 now, half, give it on 1,800 now, half, give it on 18 now, $1,800 now, half, give it on $1,800 now, half, give it on 1,800 now, half, 1,800, 18 and a half, and 5. So it's only 1,800. 59. Pony will be 8 years old.
He'll be gentle every day. Never buck. We've used him together, cow, rope kids.
They've used him together, Kim. Rope kids, great kids. Said he'll be okay in every way. Really good pony there, 3,000. 1,500, 17 and a half, it'll be a thing, now 17 and a half, yep, 15 now 17 and a half, it'll be a thing, now 17 and a half, it'll be a thing, now 17 and a half, it'll be 1,600, it'll be 1,600 here, yep, 15 now 1,600, I'm 1,600, I'm 1,600, I'm 1,600, yep, 15 now 1,600 here, it'll be 1,600, I'm 1,600 now, half, it'll be a thing, now half, yep, 15 now half, it'll be a thing, now half, it'll be a thing, now half, it'll be a thing, now half, yep, 15 now half, it'll be a thing, now half, it'll be a thing, now half, yep, 15 now half, it'll be a thing, 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 now half, 1,500, 15 half, it'll be a thing, now half, so 1,500, put him on 59.
Thank you, ma'am. Who's talking here? The 9-year-old gelding, go and do anything you want on him.
It's a little shaky bay horse right here. Come on, 2,500 and go. $1,000, 12 and a half. Yep, 12 and a half. 1,500, 12 and a half. 1,500, 12 and a half. 1,500. Yep, 1,500, 12 and a half. 1,500, 12 and a half. 13 and a half. 13 and a half. 13 and a half. Yep, 13 and a half. 13 and a half. 12 and a half. 13 and a half. 13 and a half. Yep, 13 and a half. 13 and a half. 12 and a half. 13 and a half. 13 and a half. It's 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half. It's 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, and now 14, 14, 1400. It's 13 and a half, now 14, 14, 13 and a half, now 14. It's 14, 14, 13 and a half, now 14, 14, 13 and a half, 14. It's 14, 13 and a half, now 14, 13 and a half, 1,400 and high. So 1,350, put him on 84.
Said he wants more.
Hip number 8 is Sally. She's an 8-year-old Molly, stands 15 hands. She's gentle, she rides, and she packs.
Good big mule right there. Come on, about 4,500. 17 and a half, 2,000. Yep, 17 and a half now, $2,000. Hit another 17 and a half now, 2, 2, 2, 17 and a half now, 2. Hit 2, hit another 17 and a half now, $2,000. Hit another 18 and a half. 18 and a half, hit another 17 and a half now, 18 and a half, hit another 18 and a half, hit another 17 and a half, 18 and a half. 18 and a half, hit another 18 and a half, hit another 17 and a half now, 18 and a half, hit another 18 and a half here. Hit 17 and a half now, 18 and a half, hit another 18 and a half, hit another 18 and a half, broken gentle, another 18 and a half. 18 and a half, hit another 18 and a half, hit another 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half here. Yeah, 18 and a half, 17 and a half now, 18 and a half here. I have 17 and a half, put him on donkey. Sir, you better step down. That's an awful low bridge.
He is pre-wrapped, ladies and gentlemen. Save you some time getting ready for Christmas. He's hip number 12. This is Hershey. He's 5 years old. We're going to start measuring horses the way she measured him. He stands about water tank tall. For those of you at home, that's about 30 inches. He is a cute little bugger. He's friendly. He's gentle. Started driving, and he's had the kids let around on him, too.
Hey, pretty little pony right there. Come on, 2,000 for him. I got 600, 700. Little bit of 700 now, 700 here. 700 now, 800. It's 700 now, 800 here. 800 now, 700 now, 8, 700 now, 8. It's 700 now, 8. 700 now, half, 700 now, half. It's 700 now, half. Did you? 700 now, half now, 8, 700 half, 8. And now half. 700 now, 9. 8, 9, now half. It's 900 now, half. Now $1,000. I'm gonna $9,500. Hit $9,500 here. Hit $9,500. Said you'll catch him wherever you find him. Said he'll stay with the goats, the sheep, the cows, the pigs, the chickens, whatever. $9,500. And broke the rag, $9,500. Hit $9,500. Hit $9,500. You know, you're 75 feet away, 975. Hit $975. Hit $975. Now $1,000. $975. Now $1,000. Hit $1,000. Hit $975. Now $1,000. Hit $975. Now $1,000. Hit $1,000. Here I have $975. Put him on Pee-wee.
Oh, yes. Yep, number 13, and you talk about a fancy individual. His registered name is Jed. He was born January 7th, 2020, which means he's just coming 2 years old. He's by Hearts on Fire, who's by Secrets, and he's out of an own daughter of Mr. Elusive. And this guy himself is already an AQHA world champion, and he's earned over $2,200. Just been turned out. He's about the age. You can go ahead and start him on saddle. Once again, by the Congress and two-time reserve world champion, Hearts on Fire, and he himself is a world champion too.
800, 900, 800 down 900 here. 800 down 9, how many down 900, 800 down 900, 800 down 900 down 900, 800 down 900 down half, 800 down half, 800 down 9, how many down 900, 50 down 900, 800 down 9, 50 down 9, how many down 900, 50 down 9, Get your saddle out right here till spring, guys. Make all you'd ever want to make. 800, 900, 900 here. 800, 900, 900, little bit down 900, even down 9. If it down 9, how many down 9, even down 9, even down 9, down 9. 815 down 9, down 9, even down 9, down 9, I have. Now 9, now 9. It's an old access. I don't know, ma'am. I only know who owns it. 850 now 9. Now 9. So do you make 50? Put him on KP.
Thank you, sir. Oh my goodness. What's that number? Thank you, sir. Who's talking here? Mare gelding. 8-year-old gelding pony. Said he's a nice one for the kids.
4 years, all year in the pasture.
He said he stood loose 4 years in the pasture, just got him up, and there you see. He's just an easygoing little guy, one for the kids. The little one does not go with him. She's very cute, though.
$1,500, $1,200, 12 and a half, $12 and a half, $12 and a half, $12 and a half, $11 now, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1,500, 14, good pony right there, 14 down, 1,500, yep, 14 down, 15 down, 14 down, 15 down here, yep, 14 down, 15 down, hey, sir, sir, 1,500 here, yep, 1,500, give me a piece of tape, 1,400 down, 1,500, yep, 1,500 down, 1,400 down, they can't stand right in there, 1,400 down, 1,500, yep, 1,500 down, 1,400 down, 1,500 here, I have 1,400. Cinch, 1,400. Sir, 1,400. I got 1,400. We'll take it. Cinch, 1,400.
Hip number 15 is a 16-year-old grade mare, a good pasture pet or companion horse. She's got a problem with a front foot there. When they bought her, she was said to be bred, but she is open. Needs a companion home.
You saw that mare there? $400 quarter. Yeah, put it now, 10 now, 25, it'll be a 10 now, 25 now, 35, 435, it'll be a 35, 435 now, 50, 450, 50, 15 now, 60 now, 70, yeah, 470 now, 80 now, 90, 90, 90 now, 500 now, 10, it'll be about 10 now, 25, yeah, 25 now, 35 now, 55, 55, 50, I'm on 35 now, 50, 550, I'm on 35 now, it'll be about 35 now, 50, it'll be about 35 now, 50, 535, 50.
Hip number 18 in the ring. This is R.J. Wimpy's Eddie, and he's a 2002 model,
Hey,
registered quarter gelding.
Sir.
He's by
Sir.
Hancock and class by He's a Eddie Hancock. Out of a daughter of Herman Baker McHugh by Dusty's Blue Haven. Again, a 2002 model, and they call him Eddie. They've used him outside to doctor wheat pasture cattle and in the feed yard. The kids have went to play days, and they've rodeoed on him in the poles, the barrels, and the goat tying. No buck or kick. Anybody can ride. He's been used all fall, gathering pairs and yearlings off the grass, and he'll be a good little horse.
Hey, boy. He's got a little fresh scratch there. Most people never even notice it, but he just told you guys. Son horse right there. He's got to be a good one. He's got a good name. Right here, $1,000, 12 and a half. $1,000, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 1000, 1100, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 15. You're all out. I'm way up high. 1400, 1500. Yep, 1500 now, 1600 now, 1700. You're now 1800, 1800 now, 1900. Yep, 1900. My lady is still in. 1800 now, 19. 1800 now, 1900. I'm about 1800 now, 1900. I'm about 1900. 1800 now, 1900 here. 1800 now, 1900. I'm about 19. 1800 now, 19. Watch that little horse right around there, guys. There's a good little horse.
I know you were in here all day. He rode all day out there.
So
all day.
That little man rode him all over outside now. So that boy rides that horse every day. 1800, 1900, 1900, 1800 down 19, 19, 1900 down about 1800 down 1900 down about 1900, 1800 down 1900, 19, 1900. Some horse 1800 way up high, put him on 482.
Papers. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, young man.
Yep, number 16 is coming in, and this is Pepper. She's a 15-year-old Molly, stands about 14 hands. She is well broke to both ride and pack.
When he got here yesterday and unloaded, she backed full length this 24-foot trailer off that place.
Said that mule's been hauled a lot. Clint told us last night, said that mule back plumb off that trailer now. Selling good mule right there. Come on. Little 7.5, 8.5, little 8.5, little 7.5, no 8.5, 8.5, little 8.5, little 7.5, 800, little 800, little 7.5, now 8, little 7.5, 8, good 7 now 8, little 800, little 7.5, now 8, little 7 now 8, little 7 now 8, 8, little 7 now 8, little 7 now 8, 8, little 7 now 8, 8, little 7 now 8, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5 now, even the about 8, little bit 7.5 now, even the about 8. Now half, now 9, little 8, now 9, about 9, little 75 now 9, 875, 9, now about 9 quarter, about 9 quarter, now half, little bit 9 half, 9 quarter, 9 half, 9 quarter, 9 half, little bit about 9 quarter, now half, little bit 9 quarter, now half, little bit 9 quarter, now half. So the mule 9 1/4, put it on number 464.
$19, yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Hip number 19. This is Ms. 5 Party Worm, a 2012 model registered appendix mare. She's by Bar 5 Glowworm by Sunita Whopper Glow and out of a daughter of Zanpar Jet by Zanpar Bar. Again, a 2012 model. No transfer.
I didn't get one. I bought her here, and that's all I got.
Okay, no transfer on this mare.
Mar. 8.5, 900, 8.5, 975 now, 975 now, 900 now, put her now, 900 now, high bit of the 9.5 now, 75 to the 9 now, 75 now, $10 here, now quarter, hit 10 quarter, 10 higher, now 75 to the 10, 75, 1100 here, now quarter, 11 higher, and now 75, now 12 to the 12, now put her now, higher, to the 75, now 1300 now quarter, hit 1300 now, put her now, higher, to the now 75 to the 13, 75 now, 1400 here, hit 1400, hit the 1375 now, 14 over the game minimum 14, hit 1375 now, 14 over the 1375 now, 14 over the game minimum 14 over the I have 1375, 600 on 1.
Thank you.
Hip number 20 is in the ring, and this is Birdie's Monkey Bar. He is a 2014 model, registered quarter gelding. He's by Monkey Q Bar, by Catalina Q Bar, by Q Bar Peppy. Out of a daughter of the Perfect Spark by Shining Spark. Again, a 2014 model. He's a been there, done that kind of guy. Used on the ranches, the feed yard, and in the sale barn. Well-mannered with a good temperament. You can catch him in the pasture and ride him back to the house. He's got no buck, no bite. Side passes, has a sliding stop, and he rolls back too. Very, very cowy. Won't let a cow by him. Moves off your legs and really rides around. Again, by the multiple futurity champion, Monkey Q Bar out of a Shining Spark, Zanpar Bar, and Frenchman's Guy bred mare.
Cute little horse for $30,000, 12 and a half, into the video, 12 and a half. Get that around 12 and a half, into the video, 1500, 12 and a half, 1500, down minimum, 1500, 17 and a half, into the video, 17 and a half, into the video, 17 and a half. It's 17 and a half, 1600, into the video, 17. It's 1600, 1700, minimum, 17, into the video, 1600, 1700, minimum, 1600, 17. It's 17, into the video, 1600, 17, minimum, 16. He's in, into the video, 1600, go find your customer. 1600, 1700, it's 1700, 1700, 1700, minimum, 1600, 17, 18, now 18, now 19, 19, 19, now 2. Hit 2, now 1, minimum 2, hit the video, 22, now 3. Hit 23, 3, now 4, minimum 4, the video, 3, now 4, the minimum 4. 23, now 4, minimum 4, the video, 3, the video, 4, the minimum 3, the now 4. 23, now 4, the minimum 3, the now 4, the minimum 3, the now 4, the minimum 4. 23, 24, 4, 4, 4, 4, minimum 3, the bid, 4, the bid, minimum 3, the bid, now 4, the bid, I have 24. Sold him 2300. Whoop, how much you need, young man? Said it takes 5,000. Here's your papers. You want to give any more, sir? I just thought I'd ask.
Hip number 21 is in the ring. This is a 12-year-old gelding. He was well broke to ride, and then he was turned out in the pasture for about 5 years. They got him up out of the pasture, been riding him the last week. Good horse, and he just needs a job.
$1,000, 12 and a half. Hit that little now, 12 and a half. Hit it to the video, 12 and a half. Hit it to the video, 12 and a half. 1100. Hit it to the video, 12 and a half. Hit that little now, 1100 here. Hit it to the video, 12 and a half. 1100. 12 and a half. On the video, 12 and a half. 1100. Minimum 12 and a half. Hit that little now, 1100. Minimum 12 and a half. On the video, 10 and a half. 1100. Minimum 10 and a half. Hit 10 and a half. 1100 here. Hit it to the video, 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Hit it to the minimum 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Hit 10, 10 and a half. Hit it to the video, 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Hit it to the video, 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Hit it to the video, 10 and a half. Half, hit 10, 10 and a half, 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 hit 10, 10 and a half, 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 hit 10, 10 and a half, 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 I have. Sold him $1,000, put him on J&S.
No, what's that hip number? Thank you. I got a set of AMHR papers. This is DM Whiskey's Ballerina. She's a 2018 model miniature mare, and she's by the Hall of Fame stallion DM Whiskey Rebel by DM Starbucks Sunny, out of a daughter of Loomis Topsail. Again, a 2018 model and by a Hall of Fame stallion.
Bred to a buckskin stallion.
Bred to a buckskin stud, guys. 2 for 1.
500, 7.5, 7.5, if 5.5, 7.5, 7.5, 600, 600, and now 7 now half, 7.5, you out in the ring, 7.5, it's 7 Kenny's way, 7.5, good, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, yeah, now 8, 7.5, now 8, so that's the first time that little boy's ever rode that mare. Corey said his kids has rode that thing everywhere. 7.5, 800, 800 here. Yep, 7.5 now, 800, 800, 7.5, 800, when you give 8, when you give 8. Sold the pony 750 on 446. Papers.
Hip number 23 is Chapo. He's an 11-year-old gelding, up to date all the way around, and he's got a set of front shoes on. He's been used for breakaway roping and worked in the feedlot, been to the youth rodeos and the fun shows. He prefers to go slow, but he'll move out if you ask him.
He knows the chances of company rider days. Out here about 3,500. 2020, 2.5, 2.5, yes, 2.5, 2.5, 1, 2, 1 now, 2, yes, 21 now, 2 to the end of the ball, 22. There's a good one right there. Watch him riding that bridle. 21, 2. Yeah, 21 now, 2 to the 21. 2 to the 21 now, 2 to the 21 now, 2 to the 2. 22. 22 to the 1 now, 2 to the 21 now, 2 to the 1 now, 2 to the 1 now, 2 to the 22 to the 1 now, 2. 22 to the 1 now, 2 to the 1 now, 2 to the 1 to the 1 now, 2 to the 8. So 2100, put him on 600 on 2.
What's that hip number?
24.
Thank you. Hip number 24 is Skips to Jingle Bob, a 2012 model registered paying horse gelding. He's by War Cal, by One War, by War Leo, out of a daughter of Awesome Artist by Mighty Awesome. Again, a 2012 registered paint gelding.
He comes from right there by home, south of Tulsa.
He came from just south of Tulsa.
And they used him in the little play days, rode him in the sale barn.
They used him in the play days. They rode him in the sale barn.
Got a little scar on the hind leg, but we give him a pretty good test the other day. He never took a lame step.
Said he's got a pretty good little scar on the back leg there, but they put him to the test the other day, and he never took a lame step.
1,500, 17.5, 17.5, 17.5, 1,500, 17.5, 17.5, 1,600, 1,600 here, 1,600.
People had him on the horse people, and they got along fine with him. They rode him to pasture to praise.
Said the people that had that horse were not horse people, and they rode him in the pasture, rode him in the praise deserts. A nice big gentle horse. 1,500, 15.5, 15.5, yeah, 15.5, 1,500, here high. Sold the horse 1,500, put him on 4.
Papers.
Make a pile. Make a pile.
Make a pile. Papers for you. Thank you. I want to show you a well-bred mare right here. If you know anything about outbreeding, listen up. This is I'm a Daylight Angel. She's a 2007 model registered Appaloosa mare. She's an own daughter of the multiple world and national champion in calf roping, heeling, and heading and heeling, the great horse Last Daylight. She's out of an own daughter of the great Hall of Fame stallion, I'm a Docalina. Whether you ride her or breed her, I don't know how you go wrong, but they call her Angel. She drags cows. You can take her to the arena and you can heel or you can break away off of her. Perfect for a little kid to learn to rope on or take to the big roping and win on. She'll be safe, she'll be gentle, and she'll be 100% sound in every way, and a royally bred little mare. Said her boyfriend's had her since she was 9. She really rides around. Gentle for anybody. And 100% sound and a well-bred mare.
People's going to get her at there about 4,000 for it. Going to get $2,000, 22 and a half. Going to get 2 now 2 and a half. And now 5. Going to get 25. Going to get 22 and a half. 5 now 7 and a half. Going to get 3 now 2 and a half. Now 5 now 7. 4,000 2 and a half. 5. Going to get 45. Yep, 4 going to get 2 and a half. 5. Going to get 42 and a half. 5. She's the real one. 42 and a half. 5. Yep, 42 and a half. 45. 5. 5. Going to get 45 now 7 and a half. Going to get 47 and a half. Yep, 45 now 7 and a half. Going to get 45 now 7 and a half. Going to get 45 under now 7 and a half. Yep, 47 and a half. Going to get 45 under now 7 and a half. Going to get 47 and a half. I'm 45 under now 7 and a half. Going to get 45 under now 7 and a half. Going to get 45 under now 7 and a half. 47 and a half. 4,500 now 7 and a half. Here I have. So number 4,500 on 57. Takes $5,000 for it.
That's all he's got, but we got it.
Hold on. He's done.
Here's your papers.
Here's your papers.
Him number 27 is Poncho. He's a 7-year-old John Mule, 14 2 hands, and green broke to ride. Very green. He's a shade of bright green. He said, you can get on him, he won't buck, but he's never been in a ring like this. He's seeing the sights today.
700, 800. I got him. 700 now, 800 here. Yep, 700 now, 800 here. 700 now, half. 700 now, half. 700 now, half. Yep, 700 now, half. 700 now, half. 700 now, half. 700 now, half. Hit the corner, half. 75. Even in the corner, half. 75. Even in 75. Even in 75. Even in 75. Sir, it wouldn't hurt you to have a little better class animal there. 850 said, get him. Even in 75. Yep, 15 now 75. Now 70. I can see you roping one on him now. 850 now 75. 850 now 75. 850 now 75. Here I have something 850. Put him on donkey. 850.
Yes.
His name is Poncho. You got Lefty standing there beside you.
Everybody gather round, gather round. There's only one like him here today, and only one is going to get him. This is Sophisticated Redneck, and he's hip 26, and he's an own daughter of the NCHA Horse of the Year, Sophisticated Cat, out of an NCHA money-earning daughter of Holodoc. He's a 2009 model gelding, and if you don't know how to ride, he'll make you look like you can. He's a finish cutter, been sorted on USTPA and NRSC finals. He's a money earner. He is broke. He is gentle. Skeeter has won a ton of money on him just this year alone. Said if you're going to haul him like a cutting horse, you are going to have to do his hocks. That's just standard maintenance.
I bought him 7-8 months ago to keep myself so busy and not getting rode. I hauled him 4 times. I won money 4 times.
Skeeter bought him to keep himself 7 or 8 months ago. He's hauled him 4 times. That's all he's had time to do. He's brought home a check every single time. He's just way too busy showing and on the road to do this horse any justice. He's too good to sit.
And I have to ride him in the open. It wasn't like a program. I mean, he's carrying Jared Lace's brand right on his head.
Yeah, Jared Lace's brand's on him. That's a good horse right there. Again, known son of Sophisticated Cat.
You come on here, about 15,000 frame, 5,000, 5,500, 5,000 now 55, hit 5,000 now 55, 5,000 now 5,500 now 5,000 52 and a half. I'm 5,000 now 2 and a half, 52 and a half, 5,000 now 2 and a half, 52 and a half. I'm 52 and a half, 5, 55, 52 and a half, 5, 52 and a half, 55, 5, 5, 5, 52 and a half, 5. I'm 55, I'm 52 and a half, 5.
Yes.
Skeeter said it wasn't 4 or 5 horses in a class. There was 200 horses in a class. He's a real one.
Gets the reins out, let him cut one on the weekend.
57 and a half.
The last 4 or 5 years, he's done every sale I had him.
Okay, I see how you are.
He run this horse. There ain't nothing wrong with this horse. Skeeter's got a lot of horses. He won the world down there 2 or 3 times in Fort Worth. Skeeter ain't no amateur about it. He's telling
2.5.
whatever he tells you about that horse will be 100% that way. There won't be no problem about the horse.
Just so y'all know, the
65.
internet's in for 6,500, 67 and a half. Now 7,000. $7,000 here. It's an internet, you're out. 7,000. 67 and a half, 7,500. It's 67 and a half, 7,000. 67 and a half, 7,000 here. It's 7,000. 67 and a half, 7,000. 67 and a half, 7,000. Here. It's 7,000. There's a real one. 67 and a half, 7,000.
That is a
It's
broke deal.
7,000. $7,000
Yes!
now 2 and a half. It's 72 and a half now 7,500 internet. You're out again. 7,500. It's 75, 75, 72 and a half, 5, 75, 7 and a half, 77 and a half, 77 and a half. It's 77 and a half, $8,000 internet. 8,000, 77 and a half, 8,000 internet. You will absolutely love that horse. 77 and a half, 8,000. $8,000 here, $8,000 here. When Skeeter brings one, he sells one. There ain't no maybe, there ain't no might. If you want to buy you a real one, there's a real one. I got 77 and a half in-house, $8,000 internet, $8,000, 77 and a half now, $8,000, 77 and a half now, 8,000. It's 77 and a half, $8,000, 77 and a half now, $8,000, 8,000. Sold the horse, 77 and a half, put him on. 601.
Here's her papers. What a nice horse. Yep, number 28 is Lori Darling, and she's a 12-year-old mare. She's been used to doctor grass cattle all summer long and this fall. Anybody can ride her. She'll be safe for the whole family. Feed her all that you want to feed her, and she's not going to get fresh on you. A big, shapy girl. She runs to the cattle good. She pulls strong from the horn. You're looking for a safe horse for the kids to ride. This is her right here.
This first time this mare's been 3 months. He sits on a full bell alfalfa and he's a 5 gallon bucket grain a day.
He said this mare hadn't done anything in 3 months. Sits on a full bale of alfalfa. Just saddle her up and get on. There's no nonsense with her. She will be a good, solid ride.
He was get her up there. Come on, about $1,000, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Yep, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 1,100. Yep, 11 here. 11 and sound 1,100 now 12, 1,100 now 12, 11 and a half 12. I'm at 11 and a half 12. You boys are out 11 and a half 12. Yep, 12 now half 12 and a half 12 and now half. Yep, 12 and a half.
She's a 12-year-old.
She's 12 years old. 12 and a half. 1,300. Hit 13. 12 and a half. 13. Hit 13. 75. Now 13. 12 75. Now 13. 13. 12 75. 13. And now half. 13. And now half. 13. And now half. Hit 13. And now half. 13. And now half. Here now 14. 13 and a half. 1,400. Hit 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. And now half. Hit 14. And now half. 14. And now half. 14 and now half. 14 and a half.
Pile of colts I ride every single day.
Said he's got a pile of colts he rides every day.
These old horses
horses sit in the damn pen. I jerk them out to go catch the big ones and then put them right back and don't touch them. I mean, they're gentle, get on any.
They'll be broke, is what he's trying to tell you all. I got 1,400, 14 and a half. Y'all want back in up there. 1,400 now half. 1,400 now half. Yep, 1,400 now half. 1,400 now half. 1,400 now half. Here I have. Sold the horse 1,400. Put it on 464.
Thank you. 464, Bobby.
I'm gonna say that's what we put it on.
I don't know. Donkey yelled, so I'm passing it on. Thank you, ma'am.
Hell, don't listen to Donkey. He don't know nothing. His mom told me that.
Hip number 29 is Hancock's Bottom Luck. He's a 2019 model registered quarter gelding. He's by 4-6, best by 4-6 Hancock, who of course is by Tanqueray Gin, out of a daughter of Lucky Bottom Pal. Again, a 2019 model, up to date all the way around, wearing a set of front shoes. They've shot the gun off him and near him. It doesn't bother him. He's been in the parades and worked around cattle. Again, a grandson of 4-6 Hancock, a really nice youngster, started well, ready to finish your way. Gentle.
2 years old. There's a good Palomino baby right there. 4,000. 18 hand, 2,000. 18 and a hand now, 2,000. 18 and a hand now, 2. Yep, $2,000 here. 18 and a hand now, 2,000. 18 and a hand now, 2,000. 18 and a hand now, 1,900 now, $2,000. But about 900 now, 2. 1900 now, 2. 1900 now, 2. 2,000 now, 1. 21 now, 2. Yep, 22 now, 3 now, 4 now, 4. 23, 4.
She has done the hard part.
23, 24. I'm going to bump over to the 3 and a half, 4. I'm going to bump over to the 3 and a half, 4. Now half, now half. It's 24, 4 and a half, over to now half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half. It's 24, 4 and a half, over to 4 and a half, 4 and a half. Said he'll jump in and back out. 24, 4 and a half. It's 24, 4 and a half. Over to now half. Over 4 and a half. High.
Give Donkey a second.
Now 5. Now 5. Now half. 6. Now half. 7. It's 27 now half. Half now 8. 8 now half. 28 and a half. Now 9. 9 now half. 29 and a half. 9 and a half. 2,900, put him on 600 on 5, 600 on 5. Ma'am, I got you 2,900. That's as close to heaven as you can get without getting there. Put him on 3,000, put him on 600 on 5.
Here's your papers. Thank you, Clint.
Damn, I know it's Christmas time now.
Hip number 31, yes, sir. Little mare. 3-year-old mare pony, caught her up out of the pasture, saddled her up, and here she is.
6 and a half, 700 here. Yeah, 6 and a half now, 700 now, but I'm looking at now, 700 now, but I'm looking at 700 now, say up high. I'm 650 now, 700 here. 700 now, but I'm looking at say up. I'm looking at 650 now, 700 now, but I'm looking at say up high. 650, 75, 75, 75, 75, 650 now, 75, 75, 75. They're pretty little pony, 615 now, 75, 675, Bones is going to have to get a bigger order, 615 now, 75, 650 now, 75, here I have, 650, put it on, 59. 12 years old, black and white, just rides around kind of nice.
Mayor Gelding.
Mare. $5, 12 and a half. It's under now 12 and a half. It's under now 1100. It's under now half. It's under pretty black and white mare. It's under now 1100. It's under now half. It's under now 1100. It's under now half. It's under now 1100 here. It's under now half. It's under now half. It's under now 1100. It's under now 1100 high. It's under now 10 and a half. It's 10 and a half. It's under now 10 and a half. It's under now high. It's under now $1,000 here, $1,000 high, $1,000 now high, $1,000 now high here, $1,000 now high, $1,000 now high here, high, $1,000 now high, solar $1,000, put it on JNS.
What's that number?
30.
30, thank you. If number 30 is Chloe. She's a 13-year-old mare, kind and gentle. Make a good horse for a young person or an old person not interested in speed. That's my kind of horse right there.
It's a little Chloe right there, $1,000, 12 and a half. It is now 12 and a half. It is now 12 and a half. It is now 11. 10, 11. It is now 11. 11 half, 11. 11. I'm 10 and a half, 11 here. It is 10 and a half, 11. 11 now 11. It is 10 now 11. It's 10 now 11. 11 10 now 11. It's 10 15 now 11. I'm 11. It is 10 now 11. 10 now 11. 11 here. It is 10 now 11. How old is she?
13.
13 years old. Said you full remains could be registered. 10 and a half, 11. Yeah, 10 and a half, 11, 10 and a half, 11, 11, right? Solar 1050, put her on 600 on one, 600 on one.
We have number 33 is a 6-year-old gelding. He's been used in the feedlots and used at the sale barns. He's been around cattle since he was a 3-year-old, been in the pastures of southern Missouri. He is sound, again, just 6 years old.
He used him Thursday right up there at Mocan Stockyards, guys. Be sound, got new shoes. Said be a nice horse to sound. If you know how to ride, you'll get along good with him. Here, come on, 3,500. 3,500 here. 17 and a half, 2. It's 17 and a half now, 2,000. 17 and a half now, 2. 17 and a half now, 2,000. 18 and a half. 18 and a half here. It's 17 and a half, 18 and a half. 18 and a half, 17 and a half now, 18 and a half. 18 and a half, 17 and a half now, 18 and a half. 18 and a half, 18 and a half. 17 and a half now, 18 and a half. 18 and a half. 18 and a half, 18 and a half. 18 and a half, 17 and a half now, 18 and a half. 18 and a half. 18 and a half, 17 and a half. 17 and a half now, 18 and a half. 1800 17 land now 18 17 now 18 17 now 18 1800 17 now 1800 here I have 17 and a half picking on JNS.
What's that? No, 35? Eight coming 9-year-old Molly.
Got it from friends of mine in Missouri.
Came out of Missouri.
They rode her at the Joplin Stockyards and trail rode a bunch.
She was used at the Joplin Stockyards, trail rode a bunch.
The lady that owned her got too old to get on it, so she sat for 2 years. She'll be gentle and sound.
The lady that owned her got too old to get up on her anymore, so she sat for a couple years, but she's gentle and she's sound.
Pick up every foot. She's easy to catch.
You can pick up all her feet, and she's easy to catch.
They're pretty good deal
Cactus
right
said
there,
a
about
rope mule.
4,500. 17 and a half, $2,000. $17 and a half, now $2,000 here. Yep, 17 and a half, now $2,000 now, 1900 now, $2,000 here, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, 4. There's a good mule there, 23 for it. Yep, 23 now, 4, 3, now, 4.
She'll ride 10 times better outside than she does in here. I didn't clip her clean
So
her
she'll
up.
ride 10 times better outside.
Kind of last minute. Kind of a little last minute deal that I brought her. I planned on keeping her.
A lot of people, Effie and Vicky, her brother got to where he couldn't get on no more. And he asked me, he said, well, will you take that mule and that horse to Cuba? And I didn't get a chance to get to Cuba, so I picked him up on the way to Jones one night. So Effie got on the phone, talked to Bill, told Mule. That mule's been rode 1,000,000 miles in the pasture. I promise you, out across big country, check fence, anything. You can ride it anywhere. That is a good mule. It's had 2 owners. Vicky and John, Vicky's brother, and Bill. He got it when it was a colt. That'd be a good mule if you want to buy.
23, 4. I'm at 23 now. Anything else coming on half 4. Hit 23 and a half, 4 donks out, 23 and a half, 4. Hit 24, 3 and a half, 4, 3 and a half now, 4, 3 and a half, 4, 3 and a half now, 4, 23 and a half, and 4, 3 and a half now, 4, 3 and a half, 23 and a half, put it on 600 on 2, 600 on 2. Drake can flag them rodeos now on that mule. No, you didn't. Be a good time to restart.
Hip number 34 is a 5-year-old mare. She was ridden 15 miles to work every single day. Be broke and be gentle.
He both shaped you little bay mare. That's our come out 2,500. Said the boy lost his license because he liked to drink too much, so he rode that horse 15 miles a day back and forth to work. She'll go right down the highway now. 8 and a half, 9 and a half. It'll be a 9 and a half. It'll be 8 and a half, now 9 and a half. It'll be 8 and a half, now 9 and a half. It'll be a 9 and a half, 8 and a half, 9 and a half, 900. It'll be 8 and a half, now 900. Down, but about 900. 8 and down, 900. But about 8 and down, 9, down, 9. Yep, 9 and a half. It'll be a 900 now, half. It'll be a 900 now, half. But about 900 now, half. It'll be a 900 now, half. Yep, 9 and a half. It'll be a 900 now, half. It'll be about 9 and a half. Now, 1,000 now, half. It'll be a 1,000. Yep, 1,000 now, 11 and a half. But about 11 and a half, now 12 and a half. But about I can't see him. But about 12 and a half. And now 13 and a half. It'll be a 13 and a half. Is that a yes? 13 and a half. Now 14 and a half. Yep, 14 and a half. It'll be a 14 and a half. It'll be a 14 and a half. It'll be a 14 and a half. 13 and a half. 14 and a half. It'll be a 14 and a half. It'll be about 14 and a half. Yep, and I bet you can drink beverages on it. 14 and a half. 14 and a half, now 15 and a half, internet's in 16 and a half, it'll be 16 and now the internet's out, 16 and a half, it'll be 16 and a half, it'll be 16 and a half, yeah, 16 and a half, 17 and a half, it'll be 17 and a half, internet, you're still out, 17 and a half, there's a cute little bay mare right there for $17.50, it'll be 17 and a half, it's 17 and a half, it'll be 17 and a half, it'll be 17 and a half, it'll be 16 and a half, 17 and a half, it'll be 17 and a half, 17.50, I have 16 and a half, 17 and a half. So Lamar 1650, put her on number 462.
Bobby, you want anything to drink?
She's around 12.
Got a 12-year-old mare.
Bridget?
She's a 12-year-old mare. 800, 8 and a half. 800 now, happy to the 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 now, happy to the 800 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 now, happy to the 9, I'm about 9 to the now, happy to the 9, happy to the now, I'm about 9,000, and now 1,100, 11 now, half, I'm about 11 half, 11 now, half, I'm about 11 now, half, 11 and a half, now 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and now 1,300, 12 and a half, 1,300, now 1,400, 1,400, yep, 1,400, folks, we're out, 1,400, yep, 1,400, 1,400, you gotta give a half, and we'll do that, 1,300 now, half, 1,300 now, half, 1,300, Janice.
Hip number 37 is an 18-year-old gelding. He's been ridden in parades and around town, a trail horse and a family horse.
I had a lady give me this horse. That's all they did, drove
Said that's all those folks did, do parades and hit the trails.
around town, down the trail. That's it.
Here's 600, 700 here. Yep, 600 now, 700. 600 now, 700 now, minimum 600 now, 7 now, minimum 600 now, half. Here's 600 now, half. Quarter now, half. Quarter now, half. Quarter now, half. Quarter now, half. Here's 600 now, half. Quarter now, half. Minimum 600 now, half. Quarter now, half. Quarter now, half. 600 now, half. Now 75, 675, 700 here. And now quarter now, half. 7 half. Minimum 7 quarter now, half. 7 quarter now, half. Bye, out. 7 1/4, KP.
Two-year-old mare gelding. 2-year-old gelding. Did you say he's been started? Ready to start. 2-year-old.
Yeah, 2-year-old gelding, 300, 3 and a half. 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 Now 75 now 4. Now 4. You're out, Cactus. 400 here. 75 now 400 here. Yeah, 375 now 400. 475 now 400. 375 now 400 here. Out. Sold the horse 375. 375 KP. Yeah, no, not up here. You'll be wearing it. Right here.
Yep, number 39 is a 5-year-old gelding. Fancy broke. He's been used in all aspects of ranch work, ranch rodeoed and heeled on him. Super gentle, 100% sound. If you can sit up there, you can ride him. He's a nice 5-year-old gelding ready to be used.
Fancy little horse right there. Come on, 2,500. I got $1,000, 12 and a half. Hit that little now, 12 and a half. Hit it now, 12 and a half. Hit it now, 12 and a half.
11.
Hit it now, 12. Hit it now, 12 here. Hit 12. 13. Internet, you're out 1,300. Hit 1,300. Hit now 13. 1,300. Hit 1,300. Now 13. 1,300. Yep. 1,500 internet.
Sorry, the floor beat you, internet.
1,500.
15.
16. You didn't make it either, Kenny. 15. Half. 1,500 now. Half. Now 16. 1,600 internet. 15 and a half. 16. Yes, 1,600 minimum. 15 and a half. Now 1,600 minimum. 15 and a half. 1,600. Yes, 1,600 minimum. 15 and a half. 1,600 minimum. 16 now. Half. Yes, 1,600 now. Half. 1,600 now. Half. 1,600 now. Half. 16 and a half. 1,600 now. Half. 16 now half, and now 17, 17, 16 now 17, 16 now 17, yep, 17, 16 now 17, 16 now 1700 here I have. So 16 half. Nope. Makes a lot more.
I collect them. 41. And number 41 is Bo. He's a 15-year-old John Mule, stands just under 14 hands. Just about anyone can ride him. Last summer, he was used on a commercial trail ride. That means he's a patient creature. He's moved cattle, he's opened gates, loads, he's dog friendly, and he's an easy keeper.
The only reason So I bought him. I was going to go trail ride in Arizona. I bought him for somebody who never rode before. Everybody got sick and we didn't go. But he's solid.
This mule was specifically bought for some folks who never rode before to go to Arizona and ride. Everybody got sick. Trip was canceled, so now he's riderless.
Okay, he was rode last year, kind of in Texas in Diablo Canyon. They go up and down.
He's been in Texas in Diablo Canyon. It goes straight up, straight down. He's been in rough country.
No britching, no Cooper needed.
No britching or Cooper needed.
Hit $900,000. I'm about $900,000 hit of the day, $900,000 here. Hit $900,000 here. Hit of the day, $900,000 here. Hit 900 now, half of the day, 900 now, half of the day, 900 now, half of the day, $900,000 here. And now half of the day, 10 and a half, of the day, 10 and a half, 10 and a half, of the day, 10 and a half. Now 11, now half, now half, 11 now half. Steve, you could ride him to go check cows. 1,100 now half, 1,100 now half.
We moved cattle on him in Hampton Arena, and Don said he brought the cattle back and forth, the rope and stairs, everything. He's handled it on the gates.
So you can open and shut the gates, you can push the cattle, do whatever. 1,100, 11 half, 11 now half, now 12, and now half, 12 and a half, 12 and now half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and now half, 12 and now half, 12 and a half, man, you're out, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and now half, 12 and now 12 and a half, here I have 12, 15, 12 and now 12 and a half, now 13. Now 1300 13 now half 13 and a half. Yeah, 1300 now half 1300 now half 1300 now half. Yeah, now 14 and a half 13 and a half 15 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 and a half. Yeah, 14 and a half. You're gonna get 1500, man. Then a little bit about 1500 for now half 15 and a half. 15 and a half, now 16 and a half, 16 and a half, so with your weight, 15 and a half. Move up. 2,500. Thank you, sir.
Oh my God.
Let me guess, young man, you outgrew your pony.
This is hip number 40. Her name is Mouse. She's a smooth mouth mare, used as a lead line pony at the birthday parties. She's exposed to a 30-inch stud pony. I'd say she's packing her own guarantee. She's safe. She's gentle. She's built for feed, not speed, and that's a cute pony.
Come on right here. Who gets $2,000 for her? I got 500, 600. No say. If 500 now, 600 here. Here. 600, 700. Yes, 600 now. Now 700. You're still out to 7 half, 8 here. Kind of like you, built for feed, not speed.
That's right.
Internet's in 8.5. Hit 9. Sold it to the internet for 8.50.
She's headed to Pretty Prairie, Kansas. 8011's your buyer.
Down to Pretty Prairie, Kansas.
Finally. Congratulations, Internet. She's so cute in person. Hip number 42 is a 12-year-old gelding. He is a sure enough heel horse. He's been hauled to the USTRC, the World Series, local jackpots, and he's good for any level rider. Again, 12 years old.
That horse belongs to a boy that works in the back down there at Jones, the boy that checks all the good boy that checks the stuff in. They hauled him to all Jeff's ropings. He took him to the truck roping down there to Lazy the other day, Jeff had everything. He sent that horse up here. You buy that horse to be a sound and to be a good heel horse. He sent him up here yesterday.
They told us that Jones, you can go rope something in the pasture or in the arena, whatever you want to do.
But had a lot of cattle roped on him, hauled to a lot of U.S. roping.
Said you rope one in the arena or the pasture, either way. Come on, about 7,500. How many? $2,000, 22 and a half. It's $2,000 down, 2 and a half. $2,000 down, 2 and a half. He's a real one. $2,000 down, 2 and a half. It's $2,000 down, 2 and a half. $22 and a half. $2,000 down, 2 and a half. $22 and a half. $5 25. $2 and a half. $22 and a half. It's 25 and a 2 and a half. Now 5 down, 25. 2 and a half. 22 and a half. It's 22 and a half. 22 and a half. It's 22 and a half. 25. 3 and a half. 23 and a half. It's 22 and a half. 3 and a half. 3 and a half. 22 and a half. 3 and a half. 3 and a half. It's 23 and a half. 3 and a half. 22 and a half. 3 and a half. 23 and a half. It's 22 and a half. 3 and a half. 3 and a half. 22 and a half. 3 and a half. So that's what all that boy does every day. So 22 and a half. 3 and a half. It's 23 and a half. 3 and a half. There you go, guys. 22 and a half, 3 and a half. It's 23 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 24 and a half, 5 and a half, 25 and a half, now 6 and a half, now 7 and a half. It's 26 and a half, 6 and a half, 26 and a half. It's now 7 and a half, 27 and a half, 27 and a half, now 8 and a half, 28 and a half, 28 and a half, 3,000, 8 and a half, 3, 28 and a half, 3,000. 28 and a half now, $3,000, 28 and a half, 3, 28 and a half, 3, 3,000, 28 and a half now, $3,000, 3,000 here, 28 and a half now, $3,000, 28 and a half now, $3,000, I sold it your way, 28 and a half.
602.
Oh my gosh. Got 43. Look at this. How's that for a Christmas present? What is this? 3 years old? He cut Jack or Jack? 3-year-old Jack. He is so cute, baby.
$300, 3 and a half. It's 300 and a half. I done had a man. 300 and a half. It's 300 and a half. 300 and a half. 300 and a half. It's 300 and a half. 3 and a half. 300 and a half. 300 and a half. 300 and a half. And now 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. It's 450 now. 5 now. Half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. It's 5 and a half. Now 6. It's going to be a minimum 6. My man didn't want any. 5 and a half, 6 and a half, minimum 6. If 5 and a half, 6 and a half, minimum 6 and a half, minimum 5 and a half, 6 and a half, minimum 6 and a half, minimum 6 and a half, I have. So me 550, but he wants 605. I better replace them for next time.
Hip number 44 is a 15-year-old pony, a family pony that is well broke and gets along with others. This guy will be clubby on one foot.
Left front.
Left front.
$300, 3 and a quarter, 300 and a quarter. It's 300 and a 3 and a quarter, 300 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter. It's 3 and a quarter, 300 and a 3 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a 3 and a quarter. It's 300 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter. It's 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter, 300 and a 3 and a quarter, minimum 300 and a quarter. 300 bones. 4.
Hip number 45 is Rooster Santana, and he's a 2009 model gelding. He's by Rooster 86, who is by the Great Stallion Rooster, out of a daughter of Dondi's Lil Joe Jack by Watch Joe Jack. Again, a 2009 model, used in every aspect of ranch work, is currently doctoring wheat cattle and used at a feed yard, He's athletic. He's got cow sense. A grandson of Rooster. Again, a 2009 model.
He bought a pretty good little horse right here, 5,500. Whatever JD tells you about him, it'll be that way. 5,500. 3,500 now, 7.5. 3,500, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5. 3,700 now, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5. 3,700 now, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5.
We run later 10 of them every day, time down out there on the week. He's been used.
3,500, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5. 37.5. 37.5. It's 7.5 on take 6 and go. 36. 3,600 now, 500 now, 600 now, 500 now, 600 now, 3,500 now, 3,600. 3,500 now, 600 now, 3,500 now, 600 now, 35 now, 6. You want in? 3,500 now, 600 now, 35 now, 600 now, 500 now, 600 now, 500 now, 600 now, 7. 37. Now 8. Now 38, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 38, 37, now 8, now 8, 37, now 8, now 8, 37, 8, 38. So 3,700, Fremont Cactus.
S.
Oh, sorry.
Make sure you put an S on there, man.
Yep. I have her papers here. Hip number 47 is Annie's Lakota Lace. She is a 2006 model registered paint horse mare. She's by Par's Toby, by Ratchet's Par, by the Great Stallion Ratchet, out of a daughter of Skip's Mighty Bar, by Skip's Rapid Bar. Again, an 06 model. This mare is broke to ride, was started in dressage, ridden 2.5 years ago, and did great. She's been a brood mare ever since. She's sweet, she's sane, she's sound, good to work with. She is in foal to Something Ghostly for the 4th time, and this cross will produce a Palomino paint baby. Well bred, goes back to Ratchet and Skip's Rapid Bar, a big, beautiful horse and a great mover. The stallion that she's in foal to is Skipper W and Two-Eyed Jack with Sunny D Bar, Chic Slass, and Vanley Bar as well.
Fancy Meyer, let's hire come on. 2,500.
Everything's in here.
2,500. 8.5, 900, 900 now, half, 900 now, half here, 9.5 now, 500 now, half now, 1,100 now, half here now, 1,200 now, half, 12.5 now, 13.5, 13.5, 12.5, 14.5, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 14.5 now, 15.5, 15.5, 16.5, 17.5, you all's out up there, 17.5, it's 17.5, now 18.5, 18.5, 19.5, 19.5, 2,500, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 27. Give me 6. It'll be 26. 26 is going to be a five. Silver 2,500. Put her on number 466.
It's just hard to set up in the middle.
Oh, looky here. Spots and dots.
Roger Dodger is in the ring. He's a 9-year-old POA gelding, and he is gentle, used for lessons, very sweet, very patient, and a no-nonsense kind of guy. And all of you are in the great wide world of Facebook standing in front of my camera.
We will sell a pretty little POA Meyer.
Not Donkey. Donkey, you did good. He bumped his eye back there, guys.
$1,000, 12 and a half, 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500. If 1,500 here, 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500, 13 and a half. Hit 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 14 and a half, 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 15 and a half. Hit 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 18 and a half here. Hit 15 and a half, 15 and a half, now 16 and a half, internet's in, now 17 and a half, 17 and a half, internet, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18, no, he's out, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, here now, 19 and a half, internet, 19 and a half, 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, internet's in, 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, 19 and a half, 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, here I am, now 2,000 and a half, and I. Now 21 and a half, 21 and a half, internet, and another, the pretty app for us, 21 and a half, hit 20, now 2 and a half, now 2, 21 and a half, now 2, hit 22, I have sold on the internet, 2,100.
He's going to Dodge City, Kansas,
Dodge City,
8025.
Kansas.
Yes. Skip number 48.
Not a pretty paint horse looking here.
Gelding. 15-year-old gelding, no buck.
Hey, boys, there's a pretty broke horse right there, boys. Come on, 3,500, $1,000, 12 and a half. Hit them in an 12 and a half. Here's a loud color, pretty plain horse, $1,000 now, 12 and a half. Hit 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 1,100, $1,000 now, 1,100 here. Hit 1,100 now, 1,100 now, 1,100 now, hit 1,000 now, 1,100 now, half, 1,000 now, 10 and a half. Hit 1,000 now, 10 and a half. Hit 1,000 now, half, 1,000 now, 10 and a half. Hit 1,000 now, half. Hit 1,000 now, half here. Hit 1,000 now, 10 and a half. Hit 1,000 now, half. Hit 1,000 now, half. Hit 1,000 now, half, 1,000 now, half. Hit 1,000 now, half. $1,000, 1,500 here, half. Sold him $1,000, put him on 4. $49.
49. Yep, number 49. Lots and lots of videos online. This is Destiny. She's a 19-year-old mare. She's suitable for an advanced beginner to an intermediate rider. She prefers to walk, but she does have a nice, easy trot. Stands perfectly to mount, whether you're using a mounting block or from the ground. She's not a fan of spurs.
19-year-old.
6 and a half, 700. Hit it is going to handle 7. Hit it is going to handle 700. I'm 16 now, 700. 650, 75. Yes, 75 now, 700. 775 now, 775 now, 7. Yes, 700 now, 775 now, 775 now, 7. Yes, 675 now, 775 now, 775 now, 7. Yes, 675 now, 775 now, 700 here I have. Sold them 675. Chance.
Is that 50? Thank you. Yep, number 50 is a 4 coming 5-year-old gelding. Started, and he's a gentle guy. He's an absolute pet, follows you around. This is the kind of horse that just wants to be your buddy. He's been on the back burner through no fault of his own. They've just been too busy, but a good young horse with a good brain.
I've had this horse for 2 years.
Said he's had him for 2 years.
I ride a lot of colts. He's my own. I don't have to ride him. I got 10 colts coming in tomorrow, and he can sit there all winter not getting rode anyways. And he's gentle.
He said he is gentle. He said he rides colts for a living, rides other people's colts. So this guy just sits, and there's no sense in him just sitting, but he's a good brain baby.
This is the first time anybody's ever been on this horse.
Grade. Yeah.
We both fancy young man right there, 600, 700. Yes, 600 down, 700. High 7, handle 7, yes, 6.5, 7. I'm 615 now, 7.
Yep.
That's the first time he's been rode 2 years since he's had 700 now half my way, 700 now half. It's 700 now half, 700 now half, 700 now half, 700 now half. It's 700 now half, 700 now half, 700 now half, 700 now half. It's 700 now half, 700 now half. Now 8. Internet, you're out 800. 7.5, 8. It's 7.5 now 8 now half, 800 now half, 800 now half, 800 now half, 800, 8.5, 8.5 now 900, internet 900, 900, 8.5, 8.5, 9 number about 900, 8.5, 900, 8.5 now 999 now 900, about 900. So the horse 850, put him on number 498. 498.
$50. Thank you. Be a 20-year-old mare and a family horse. She gets along well with other horses. Just a good mare to tote the whole family around.
Jim, 600. Half. Days are going to now have it. Days are going to quarter now. Half. Days are going to quarter now. Half. Days are going to quarter now. Half. Now 75. Now 7. Half. It's 7. Half. Now 75. Now 8. 75. 8. 800. 75. Now 800. 75. Now 8. Now quarter now. Half. 8. Half. 75. And now 900. 900. Now quarter 9. 9. 75 down. And now quarter, now half, 75, 1100, now quarter, now half, and now 75, and now 75, now 75 here, 75, now total to be about 75, now total to be about 1175, now total to be about 12, 1175, now total to be at I have, so 1175, put it on KP.
What's that number?
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Hit number 52 is PR Blue Lucky Midget, a 2017 model quarter mare. She's by Blues of Hancock, by Funny Bee Blue Boy, by Leo Hancock Hayes. Out of a daughter of Danny's Blue Double by Steel Blue Hancock. Again, a 2017 model. I have notes here. I'm just looking to see. Yep. All the transfers. Everything's in order.
By old Arkansas. Come on right here. Right here. $1,000, 12 and a half. And now 15, hit now 17 and a half, hit now 2, now 2, hit 17 and a half, 2, hit 17 and a half, now 18 and a half, 18 and a half, hit 18 and a half, he's in behind the post, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, hit 18 and a half, 17 and a half, now 18 and a half, 18 and a half, hit 18 and a half, 17 and a half, now 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, young man. Stay in there. I fought for you. 18 and a half, 19 and a half. Give me 1900. We'll do that. Hit it to 1900 here. 18 and a half now. 19. Shake your head the other way. I dare you. 18 and a half, 19. Hit 1900. About 18 and a half now. 1900 to be a 19. About 19. 18 and a half, 1900. Hit it to be a 19. About a half now. 1900. I have. Sold them our 1850. Said it takes 2,000. I can get 18 and a half, young man. Deal. There's your paper.
What's that number? 53. 7-year-old John Mule.
Rode me the 2-year-old. Just been a pet there in town. Some older people have.
He was rode when he was a 2-year-old, but he's just been a pet in town. But now, Ed, if you were going to have something that was just a pet, wouldn't you want it to look like that?
There's a pretty little mule.
His name's Ernie.
His name is Ernie.
That explains a lot. 5.5, 600. 5.5, 6.5. 5.5, 6.5. 5.5, 6.5. 5.5, 6.5. Pretty new. 5.5. Five and now 600. I'm gonna bump it now 600. I'm gonna bump 5 and now 600. I'm gonna bump 5 and now see. Yep, 515 now 600. You're gonna leave it now 600. I'm gonna bump 5 and now 600. I'm gonna bump 600. I'm gonna bump it now 600. I'm gonna bump 5 and now 600. Right out. So leave 550 on 59.
Hip number 54 is an 8-year-old grade gelding, been used in the yard and outside.
Put that last one on Donkey Baker.
Same deal here. Just daily user, he'll sure be but easy to use.
Yeah, daily using horse, guys. One hand broke.
Will not fall.
Will not buck you off. But you can sort of count one hand on him and all, got about 3,500. 4,000. 3,500 now for it. Yeah, 3,500 now, 4,000. 3,500 now, 4,000. 3,500 now for it. Yep, 4. I'm going to 3,500 now, 7.5. Yep, 37. 3,500 now, 7.5. 3,500 now, 7.5. Now 4. I'm going to 37 now, 4. 37 now, 4,000. 4. Yep, 37 now, 4,000. 8.5. 38 37 now, 8.5. Yep, 37.5, 8.5, 38.5, now 9.5, 9.5, 39.5, 39.5, 4,500, and now 1.5 of the year again, getting now 2.5. Yep, 42.5, 1.5, now 2.5, 1.5, now 2.5. Yep, 41.5, 2.5, 1.5, now 2.5, 1.5, now 2.5, 41.5, 2.5. Yep, 42.5, 1.5, now 2.5. Here I have. Now half. Now half, now 3, hit another day 42, and I had now 3 to the bed, I'm going to 3 to the bed, another day 42, and I had now 3 to the bed, but I'm 40, 3 to the bed, and I had now 3 to the bed, now half, 40, now 4, now half, hit another day 44, and I had hit another day 44, now half, hit another day 4, and I had now 5, and now half, hit another day 45, and I had hit another day 45, 5, and I had hit another day 45, now half, 45, 5, and I had hit another day 45, now half, hit another day 45, now half, here I have, sold 4,500, put him on Cactus.
Nice horse. Hip number 55 is Falcon Striker, and he is a 2006 model quarter gelding. He is by the Falcon 50 son, Snippy Falcon 50. Out of a daughter of Turn It On High by On a High. We've got Beduino on the bottom as well. Again, an 06 model. They call him Jack. He's a finished barrel and pole horse. Very broke. And this ridden on the ranch as well. This horse will need maintenance.
2,500 down, $3,000 here. Yep, 2,500 down, 3. Hit another day, 3,500 down, 3. 2,500 down, 7.5. Yep, 27 high. Hit another day, 500 down, 7. Hit another day, 2,500 down, 7. Hit another day, 500 down, 7.5. Yep, 2,500 down, 6. Hit another day, 500 down, 7. 500 down, 6. Yep, 2,600 down, 500 down, 600 down, 2,500 down, 6. Pretty nice big black horse. Bobby said this horse will be a very, very nice barrel horse. 2,500, 600, it'll be 500 now, 600 now, minimum 500 now, 600 now, minimum 2,500 now, say it 2,600 now, minimum 2,500 now, 600 now, minimum 500 now, say it'll be 26 now, minimum 500 now, say it 26, it'll be minimum 600 now, minimum 500 now, 600 now, minimum 500 now, say it 2,600 now, minimum 500 now, minimum 600 now, minimum 500 now, 600 now, minimum 2,500 now, say.
I don't know if there's a lot of Falcon 50s out here, but there are in my part of the country. Now they are barrel horses.
Bridget said there's a lot of them Falcon 50s out there where she lives at, and they are sure enough be burro horses. So you can jump right on him with a hay string, ride him bareback anywhere you want to go. 25, 2,600. It'll be 500 now, 600 here. Yeah, 2,500 now, 600 now, minimum 500 now, 600 now, minimum 500 now, 600 here. I have 2,500, pretty much more.
Bobby said no. No, they don't.
We got a set of papers.
You got anything?
Do you have her papers? Thank you, sir. Hip number 56 is Playgirl Jeremy. She's a 2017 model mare. She's by Poco Sand Playboy, by Freckles Playboy, out of a daughter of He's a Genuine Hickory by the great horse Smart Shiner. Again, a 2017 model. She's gentle. She had 60 rides as a 2-year-old. Been ridden the last 3 weeks in the feed yard. Again, by the Freckles Playboy son, Poco Sand Playboy. He's got over 34,000 NCHA. That's a nice young mare.
4 years young.
Boy's got a little grower yard up here north town now. It'd be just like it.
Come on, 6,500. 2,500, 7.5, it'll be 2,500 now, 7.5, it'll be 2,500 now, 7.5, it'll be 27.5. Roll brand little mire, 2,500 now, 7.5, it'll be 500 now, 600 now, 700 now, 7. And now 8, it'll be 28, 8, it'll be great, you're not in, it'll be 8, it'll be minimum 8. It's 7, 8, it'll be minimum 7, it'll be now 8, it'll be minimum 27 now, 8. Yeah.
28.
28, 9, hit 29, hit it now, 3,000 internet, 2,900 now, $3,000 internet, we're at $3,000, hit it 29, now, 3, sound around, hit it 900 now, 3, hit 29 now, $3,000, hit it 3, 2,900 now, $3,000, hit it 3, hit 2,900 now, $3,000, hit it 2,900 now, 3, hit it 2,900 now, $3,000 here, hit 2,900 now, $3,000, hit it now, 1, hit it 31, hit it 3,000 now, 1, hit 3,000 now, 1, to be able to bump 3,000 now, 1 to be able to bump 3,000 now, 1 to be able to sold her on the internet 3,000.
We're going to send her to Dodge City, Kansas.
Going to Dodge.
8015.
On the Dodge.
Is that 57? It's a blind. Who's talking here? 11 or 12-year-old mare, ridden a lot when she was young, and she's been raising babies.
700, 7.5. It's 700 now, half, it'll be 700 now, half, it'll be 700 now, half, it'll be 700 now, half, quarter, half, it'll be 700 now, half, it'll be 7, half, it'll be 7, half, here now, 75, 775, 800. And now quarter, it'll be now, quarter now, half, it'll be now, 75, it'll be 75, it'll be now, 75, 850, 75, it'll be now, 75, it'll be now, 75, it'll be now, 75, 875, it'll be now, 75, it'll be now, 75, 850, 75, it'll be now, 75. Here I am, 850, 75. So 850, put her on. 470, 470, X, 470, X.
850. 470.
470 X.
What's that number? Thank you, sir. Hip number 59 is a 6-year-old grade gelding. He's been ridden and roped on in the pasture, started on the healing, and started calf roping on the sled as well.
There's some really good videos on there, Ed. This
Yes.
works rope good on the calf.
Bobby said there's some really good videos on the internet, and this calf really works the rope now. 12 and a half, 1,500, now 17 and a half, now $2,000, now 22 and a half, and now 5, now 7 and a half, 27 and a half. If 2,500, now 7 and a half, 2,500, now 7 and a half, 500, now 7 and a half. If 2,500, now 7 and a half, now $3,000, now 2 and a half, 32 and a half, now 5, 35. You're now 7 and a half, now 4, I'm going to 4,000, 37 and a half, now 4. If 37 and a half, now 4, there's a cute little gray horse, 37 and a half, 4. If 4,000, 37 and a half, now 4,000 here.
Those kids from Adam, but I watched his videos, and this horse started really good on the sled. And when he got off, he worked that rope, and he drug that calf sled, and then nice horse. He started really good on his side.
Bobby said this horse started really good on the hero side. She watched the video, said when this boy stepped off to go to the sled, said this calf really worked the rope now. Nice horse, 37 and a half, 4,000. 37 and a half, 4. Yep, 37. I'll take 9. Now 4. Now 1. 41. Yep, 4,000. Now 1. 4,000. Now 1. 4,000. Now 1. 4,000. Now 1. Yep, 4,000. Now 1. 41. 4,000. Now 1. 4,000. Now 41. Here I am. Now 2. Now 2. Now 3. 43. 43, 42, 43, 33, 33, 33. I sold him 4,200. Put him on 480. Thank you, young man.
Thank you, sir. Yep, number 60 is DT Driftwood Louis. He's a 2013 model quarter gelding. He's by Driftwood Tyree by Snippy's Driftwood, out of a daughter of Country John Red by Country Bar Red. Again, a 2013 model. Stands 15-1. They call him Louis. He's low key and he's got a calm demeanor. Started out of the box, healed about 40 steers on him. Make a good switch ender prospect, or you can keep on using him as a ranch horse. There isn't a whole lot that he hasn't done outside. You can ride and rope on him every day in the pasture or the feedlot, and you can expect the same results every time.
Pretty good kind of a yellow horse right there. Come on, about 15,500. 37 and a half, 4,000. Hit 37 and a half, now 4. 4,000, 37 and a half, now 4,000, 37 and a half, now 4. Hit 37 and a half, 4. 38 and a half, 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 38 and a half, 9 and a half, 39 and a half, 38 and a half, 9 and a half. Hit 39 and a half, 9 and a half, 38 and a half, 9 and a half, 38 and a half, 9 and a half. Hit 38 now, 9, 39, 39, 9, 39, 5, 44 and a half, 5. Yep, 44 and a half and 5 minimum 45, 44 and a half and 5 minimum 5, 45, 44 and a half and 5 minimum 45. I have 44 and a half. Put it on, Jan. Takes 5,000, guys. Christmas is coming, guys. 4,500, put it on J&S.
Smile, Skeeter. Okay. 15-year-old gelding. Broke for anybody and absolutely gentle. Ranch horse out of South Dakota 7 or 8 months ago. He said if you turn him out in a big pasture, take some grain or you're going to be walking a while. But he's a good ranch horse and gentle.
He's got 4 little white socks and a straight face and sound, and there's a cute little horse up there, 3,500. Now 2, hit a little bit, 17 and a half, now 2. On 17 and a half, now 2, hit a little bit, 2, 17 and a half, now 2. That little hit a little bit, 17 and a half, 2.
He's got a little double chin here. It ain't sick or nothing. He's got a little fatty double chin, just like
I understand.
I got one just like that.
Just like that.
17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 now, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, now 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, now 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, now 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 18 and a half, you say it now, 2,000 and a half, and now 1 and a half, 21 and a half, half, hit a little bit, 20. Young man, you're out, 21 and a half, hit 21 and a half, hit a pretty good little horse.
Yo!
Hit 22, the internet's in, 21 and a half, 2 and a half, hit 21 and a half, 2 and a half, hit a little bit, 1 and a half, now 2 and a half, hit a little bit, 1 and a half, now 2 and a half, hit a little bit, 1 and a half, 2 and a half, now 3 and a half. 23 and a half, internet, 23 and a half, half, 3 and a half. There's a cute horse, 2 and a half, 3 and a half, now 4 and a half, 24 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half. I sold him on the internet, 23.50.
8023 Ellsworth, Kansas. Thank you. Congratulations, internet. Thank you. Hit number 64 is a 7-year-old gelding. He is good broke to ride and he's gentle. Been on all the trails and he's gathered lots of cattle.
Evil Civil Roni, right there, come on, 3,500. I got $1,000, 12 and a half. Hit it now, 12 and a half. Hit it now, 12 and a half. Hit them now, 12 and a half. Hit it now, 12 and a half. Hit it now, 12 and a half. Hit it now, left side. Hit 1,000, 1,100. Hit it now, 1100. 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 Hit 10 now, 1100 here. Hit it now, 1100. Hit it now, 1100. Hit 10 now, 1100 here. I have now half 1,100 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 now half here. I have 1,100. Put him on 498.
Uh-oh.
Go,
Looky
Bobby.
here.
What's that number?
Oh,
my goodness. What are those numbers? Thank you.
He'll be 15, 16 years old. Little mare. She's broke to ride. It's been a few years. He's broke to drive really good to kill it.
The little gelding is broke to drive really good.
He's been in a lot of parades.
Been in lots and lots of parades. And this one's a little mare?
Yeah. They come with that little mule.
You just got choice on one.
No, I was the next one.
Your choice with the option, $400, 4.5, it'll be a 4.5, it'll be a 4.5, it'll be a 4.5. Yep, 4.5, 5. It'll be now half, it'll be now 6, it'll be 600 internet, it'll be 5.5, 6. Yes, 600, 5.5, no 600, 5.5, 600, 6. Yep, 5.5, 6. Internet, you're out. 5.5, 600, 5.5, no 600, 600. Yep, 5.5, 600, 5.5, now 6. Yes, 600, it'll be 5, now 600, 5, now 600, now 6. Yep, 6, it'll be I have 550 2 times 1, 2, 4. Going to be your new feed team, ain't it? Low to the ground, easy to load the wagon.
Oh no! Oh no! Hip number 67 is Rio. He's a 5-year-old grade gelding used in all aspects of ranch work, from dragging calves to the fire to penning back at the sale barn. He's been used at the junior rodeos as a pickup horse. He's a laid-back gelding with a big stop, and he's gentle for anyone. 100% sound in every way.
$1,000,
Skeeter, go right.
high, bit of the is under now 12 and a half. It's under now 1100, and now 12.
I'm so sorry.
Now 12, bit of 13, bit of 13, bit of now 14, bit of 1400. It's 1400, bit of 13 now 1500, bit of 1500 here. It's 1400 now 1500, 1500, 1400 now 1500 now 1500. It's 1500 now 1600 now 1600 now 1600 now 16 now 17. It's 17 now 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 1800. It's 17 now 19, 19 now 2 down lower end of the year out. It'll be a 2 down now here now 1. It's 21, it'll be a 2 down now 1 to be a bit about 2 down now 1 to be a bit about 2 to be a bit about 2. 22, it'll now 3. It'll be a 1 to be about 3 to be now 4 and about 4 to be. You're out on the phone. 24, I'm about 3 to be now 5. It'll be a 25. It's 25, it'll be a 4 to be now 5 to be about 5 to be. 24, 5, it'll be a 5 to be about 4 to be now 5 to be now 5 to be about 5. 24, 5, 5, 5, it'll be 4 to be now 5 to be out. Now 6, you're out again. 26, now 7, 27. Hit 27, 600, 700, 700, you want to get 27, 2600, 700, now 700, you're out. So the horse on the phone for 2600.
Put him on buyer 102, 102.
Thank you.
102,
And I'm gonna
102.
give you back to Bobby because she's got all, you got your info.
What's that number? Thank you. Hip number 68 is a 6-year-old mare, and she is a half draft horse. She's been used outside a bunch. They've used her to sort, gather, load trucks, and doctor for the last 2 months. This mare can really move around, and she's got the looks to go with it. Gonna stand 15 hands, weigh in around 1,200 pounds. An older man from Guthrie owns this horse. Said they've doctored wheat pasture on her, shipped on her, used her outside a bunch. Said started roping the Smarty in the arena too. See, and he said she's got a lot of feel. That's a nice big draft cross.
He was a big mare. That's her. Come out here, 2,500.
That'd be fine. I'll be around the barn all day.
$2,000, 22 and a half. It's $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half. It's 22 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 2 and a half. It's $2,000 down, 2 and a half, bit of the video, 22 and a half, bit of the video, $2,000 down, 1, 2, I'm gonna go 1 down, 2, 22, hit the little bit down, 2 to the bit of the video, 3 to the bit of the video, 4, I'm gonna 24, 5, 25, bit of the video, 5 to the bit, I'm gonna 4 to the bit now, 5 to the bit, I'm gonna 4 to the bit now, 5, 25, bit of the video, 4 to the bit now, 5 to the bit, I'm gonna 25, 5 to the bit, 5 to the bit, I'm gonna 5, 24 now, 5 to the bit, I'm gonna 4 to the bit now, 5 to the bit of the video, 4 to the bit of the video.
Go!
26, and then it could be I'm gonna 6 could be I'm gonna 5 could be no 6 could be I'm gonna 26, 20 now 7 internet 27, yeah 27 600 now 700 I'm gonna 2700 now 600 now 700 I'm gonna 700, yeah 2600 now 700.
I know I tell you that every sale there ain't no guarantee, so the people on the internet can hear me. Whatever that young man tells you about that horse, you can get me for a guarantee. That's a good boy. Like I said, I know his mom, dad, know his grandpa well. That'd be a good horse. And what he tells you be that way. He don't have to tell you no story to sell you one.
Good mare.
2600, 700, 700 internet, you're still out. 700 now 700, yeah 2600 now 700 now 700 now 2600 now 700 now 700 right.
Go!
Now 8.
Woo, that was
Now
close.
28, 28. How old was she?
She's a 6-year-old.
6 years old. 28, now 9, 29 internet, 29, 9.
Don't miss her internet. That's a good mare.
29, 29,
Go!
2900 now, $3,000. Yeah, $3,000 I have. Sold her 2,900 on the interweb.
We're going to send her to Tecumseh, Kansas. 8020.
Tecumseh, Kansas.
Congratulations, internet. That's a real good mare. What's that number?
70.
Thank you, sir. Hip number 70 is a 13-year-old gaited mare. Half Pasifino, half Tennessee Walker, about 14 hands, and a super sweet trail riding mare. Very, very well broke and gentle.
She said it's a very, very nice mare. She's had a baby and she got
This should be a great mare. 600, 700, now 7. It's kind of now 700, now a little spiker butt. She's probably never had spurs. 600 now 700 here. There she goes. 7, 6 1/4 half. Here's 6 1/4 now, half, 6 1/4 now, half, 6 1/4 now, half, 6 1/4 now, half, 6 1/4 now, half. Here's 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4 now, half. Here's 6 1/4 now, half, 6 1/4 now, half, 6 1/4 now, half. And now 75, now 75, now 700 now, quarter now, now, half, 7 1/2. It's 7 1/4, 7 1/2, 7 1/4 now, half, 7 1/4 now, half. It's 7 1/2, 7 1/4 now, half, 7 1/4 now, half, 7 1/4 now, half. 7 1/4, 7 1/2, 7 1/4 now, half by half. So we're 7 1/4. KP.
Maybe not. Oh, that scares me to no end. That's 73.
There's a real draft horse. Big Belgian.
Look here. He's big, he's gentle, he's a teenager, but he stands just under 19 hands. He's well broke to ride and drive, gentle enough to suit just about anybody. And it is hard to find these big guys like this. That's a nice big Belgian.
Broke to work, broke to ride. There's a nice big horse right there. Come on, about 4,500. 12 and a half, 1,500, 17 and a half, 1,500, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 1,600, now 1,700, young lady, now 1,800, now 19, now $2,000, I'm about 1,900 now 2, 1,900 now $2,000 here, 1,900 now 2, and now 1, now 2, internet, you're out, 22, 21 now 2, 21 now 2, 21 now 2, 22, internet, you're out, 22, 22, 21 now 2, now 3. 23, hit 300, now 4, internet, 24, pull, now, bye, now, say, hit 26, here, minimum 2,500, now, say, hit 2,600, minimum 500, now, say, hit 2,600, minimum 500, now, 600, now, 7, ma'am, 27, 2,600, 7, internet,
No, I'm sorry, internet, the floor beat you on that one.
I'm in the ring for 2,600, internet, you're out, I need 2,700. 2,600, 2,700, 2,700. Don't lose him for no 100 though. There's a nice big horse. 2,600 now. Yep, 2,700 now. 8, gonna be a 28. Your man's out. 28, 2,700 now. 800, 700 now. 800. I have. So 2,700 on the interweb.
We're gonna sell him to El Dorado, Kansas, 8018.
Gone to El Dorado.
Congratulations, internet. Is that how you say it? Did I say it wrong? El Dorado. I'm sorry, El Dorado. He's a nice big horse and he's gentle. I was playing with him earlier. Nevada. No, that's wrong too. Oh, Lord. Someone tell me something. I'm sorry, how old? 13-year-old gelding, broke. They've drugged cows with him, worked him in the feedlot. Be a good using horse.
From right up for Rolla, Nebraska. 8 and 9 and a half, 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 8:15 now, 9, 8:15 now, 9, 8:15 now, 9, 8:15 now, 9, Takes 1,500. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hip number 80 is Mr. Smart Chick, a 2006 model gelding. He's by Playing a Lot by Freckles Playboy, out of a daughter of the Red Chick by Smart Chickalina, again, an 06 model. Tell me about him, sir. He's used him over at the sale barn. He said he's had him about 6 months. The lady that had him before just rode him up down the road. He's a kind, gentle horse.
Coming from a good guy too. 1,500, 17 and a half. 17 and a half. 16, 17. 17, 17, 18, 19, 1 and 2 and 3. 7 and a half. 27 and a half. $3,000. 2 and a half. 32 and a half. Hit 30. Took. Give me 31, young man. We tried earlier. Let's get him 31. $3,000 now. 1 and now 2. 32. 1 and now 2. 32. 1 and now 2. 32.
Like Ed said, he's coming from a good guy. Jesse said, I've sold every horse I've ever brung you. He never no sells one. No, Jess, since we was kids, me and him both run around when he used to work for Jeff and we was little kids. He's a good guy, works over at Emporium Sale Barn. He'll know about one that horse be broke. He's got 4 of them. He called me yesterday about it. But you go do whatever you want to do on him outside.
Yeah, 31, 2. 32. 3,100.
Papers.
479. Thank you, Jess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could have reached them over there. What's that number?
Where you been at all day? You been back there chasing girls again?
74. Thank you.
What about your pony, mister?
What is this?
That's
The little mare pony.
That's my Donna. Donna.
Just a gentle little mare for the grandkids.
$300, 3 and a half. Hit 3 and a half, 3 and a half. 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 3 and a half. 3 and a half, 3 and a half. 3 and a half. Hit 3 and 4, 3 and a half. 3 and a half, 75. 4 quarter. Hit 4 and a quarter. Hit 4 now half. 4 and a half. Got new fire. 4 and a quarter now half. 4 and a quarter now half. 4 and a quarter now half. Half. Quarter. Put her on Pee-wee. Hit number.
Who's talking here? Be a really broke horse, really turn around. Little mare.
600, 700, 600 now, 700 now, 700 now, black and white, guys, 700 now, 700, no sale high, 600 now, 700 here, 600 now, high, 600 now, high, 610 now, 25, 610 now, 25, 25, 10 now, 25, 10 now, 25, 610 now, 25, 25, 25 now, 35, 35 now, 50, 650, now 50, 650. You're all out. I'm right there. 630, but you're at now 16, now 70, 670, now 80, now 90, now 700, now 10. Come on, you started this. 700 now 10. Yep, 700 now 10, then I'm 710, now 25, 25, 710 now 25, 710 now 25, 710 now 25. Here I have now 35. 735 now 50, 750, 750, 35 now 50, now 75, 775, 775, 75 now 800, 800 now quarter, 800 now quarter now half, 800 here now 75, 75 now 900 now half, 900 now $10 here, $10 here, yep, $10 here now half, 10 and a half, you're all out, I'm up here, 1,000 half, 1,100, 10 and a half, 11, I'm here, yep, 10 and a half, 11, now half, I'm now half, 1,100 now half, half, 1,100 now half, 1,100 now half, 1,100 now half, I'm 1,100 now half, even 1,100 now half. Here I have Southern Pony 1,100, 462.
She's a sweet horse. Hip number 79, yes, sir. Thank you. Hip 79 is Cindy Smoker, a 2004 model quarter mare. She's by Superstar Smoker by Doc, Superstar Bar by Doc Bar, out of a daughter of Doc, Stacy Ducey by Doc Bar. Again, an 04 model mare. What about her? Said he's had her for several years. You say Doug Clark? Doug Clark, broken rope calves on. They bought her to high school and junior rodeo on, but never did manage to do that. Said he's drug calves on her, roped a lot of outside cattle. Gentle, sweet mare, do whatever you want to with. This mare is going to be a little bit navicular. Said she's barefoot right now. If you're going to use her a lot, you need to shoe her the right way. Fair enough. She is a 09, 04 model, 04.
Yep, there she broke the rides. What she is, 12 and a half, 15 under here. Yep, 12 and a half, 15 under here, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 14, 14, 14, 13 and a half, 14. Yep, 14, 15, 15, 14 and a half, 14 and a half, 14 and a half, 15. 15 now, half, 15 now, half, 15 now, half, 16, 16 now, half, 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 I can't see Kenny, 16 now, half, 16 now, half, jump back in, 16 now, half, 16 now, half, I sold her 1600 around 700.
Papers. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Is it a little bitty? It is a little bitty. What's that number?
Long stone there. What's his hip number?
66.
Thank you.
Mary Gilman.
1700, 700.
Little Mare, I believe. Little Mare, just gentle little Mare now.
1600. Little mare, I'm sorry.
Little Mare, just gentle little.
Little gentle little mare. Came right with that other one, right?
$300, 3 and a half. Yep, 300 and a half. 300 and a half. 300 and a quarter. 300 and a quarter. 300 and a quarter. 300 and a quarter now. Half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. Yep, 3 and a half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. Half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. Yep, 3 and a half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. 3 and a half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter now. Half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. 300 and a quarter now. Half. Here I am. 3 and a quarter. Put her on Pee Wee.
Hey, Clint. Toby says horse.
Oh my. What's that number, Kenny? Thank you. We have number 78. Yes, ma'am. Be a 15-year-old mare. She's been out with the cows. She's been ridden on the trails. Cute horse. Lots of shape.
There's a shapy, pretty gray mare right there. Come on, $5, 12 and a half. It's down to now 12 and a half. It's down 12 and a half. It's down to now 1100. It's down to now half. It's down to now 1100 here. It's down to now 1100. It's down to now 1100 half. It's down to now 1100 here. It's down to now 1100. It's down to now 1100 half. It's down to now 1100. It's down to now 1100. It's down to now 1100. It's down to now 1100 here. It's down to now half. It's down to now half. It's down to now half. And I'm going. I'm going to now half. It's down 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 now here. Down the half here. It's down to now half. It's down to now half. Down Bucks JNS.
Watch your head, Dustin. Burst that down.
Yeah, that's a low bridge.
Thank you.
Don't want you to hit your head.
What's that number, Kenny?
77.
Thank you. Who's talking here?
You are.
I am.
Broke to ride good. They dropped it off.
This
Broke
mare was
to
dropped off. Okay, broke to ride, dropped off.
He got tried. It had a name and everything.
500, 5.5. Yep, 5 and a half, 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 5 and a 5 and a quarter. Hit 5 and a quarter. Hit it down, but amount y'all want in over there. 5 and a 5 and a quarter. Hit 5 and a quarter. But amount of the 5 and a quarter. But amount of the 5 and a quarter. Hit 500. 5 and a quarter. Hit it down, 5 and a quarter. But amount of the 500. Put her on 4.
Mare will be 16, 17 years old. He said he's had her forever. He said if you turned her loose in this alley back here, she'd probably go pen them up all on her own.
You bet. So good little mare right there. $1,000, 12 and a half. Yes, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 1,100. 12 here. 11 where's one broke to get that right? 1,100 12. We'll 1,100 12. 11 and a half. 1,100 now, half, 11 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 now, half, 1100.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've been in Las Vegas for a week. She was standing at home with her hand to belly. Hey, I stepped off that sorrel horse, saddled her, rode her right up here. You don't have to worry about it.
You ain't got to worry about no hump buck or modern day bad habits. 1,100, 11 and a half, 1,100 now, 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 half. So 1,100, put her on 700.
Thank you, sir. Be a 12-year-old mare. They've roped some outside cattle on her, ranched on her a little bit. Said she's really gentle, quiet, picks up all of her feet. He said he can stand up on her, but he's not doing it in here, and I don't blame you one bit.
Shaky little mare right there. 800, 900. How old was she again?
12.
12 years old. 800, 900 now, $1,000. I'm 900 now, $1,000. Hit over the 900 now, $1,000. Hit over the 900 now, $1,500 now, $1,000. I'm $1,000. I'm $1,000. Now, $1,000 now, 1,100. 1,100 now, $1,100 now, half. 1,100 now, half. 12. 12. Hit 12. 11 now, 12. They're pretty good little mare right there. 11 half, 12. 11 half now, 12. 11 now, 12. 11 half now, 12. 11 now, 12. 11 now, 75 now, 12 now, I'm about quarter, come on, you started this, 1,200 now, quarter, it now, half, 75, 75.
I rode this mare in 3 or 4 months, and I just got her out of the pasture this morning.
Said he hadn't rode her in 3 or 4 months, and this is her. 12 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 75 now, 13 now, quarter now, half, 13 and a half here now, 75, 13, 15 now, 75, yep, 13, 15 now, 75, 15 now, 75 here, high, half. So I'm 1350, put her on 413, 413.
It's a 17-year-old gelding? No buck.
17 years old, a big pretty fine horse right here. 600, 700. Yeah, 600 now, 700 now, 600 now, 700 now, 800 now, 900 now, $1,000. Yeah, $1,000, 1,100. 1000 now, 500. Yeah, 1000 now, 1100 now, 1100 now, 1100 now, 1100 now, 1100. Yeah, 1000 now, 1100 here. 1100 now, 1100 now, 1100. 1000, 1100. 1000 now, half, 10 now, 10 and a half. Yep, 10 $800 now, half, $10 now, half, $10 now, 10 and a half, high out. $40,000, put him on 433.
This is one of Larry's other mules.
What a cute mule.
Just a young mule right here.
Come with Larry, had all the mules. He just the business called.
Come from the gentleman that had the
Larry
three saddle
Harmon
mules.
down south. He's packed on that mule, guys. He hadn't rode him, but he has used him packed on.
The little mule broke the pack. He both so get a little mule there. 400, 500, little bit 400 now, 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 400 now, yeah, 400, little bit 400, little bit 400, little bit now, 400 now, 500, little bit 400 now, yeah, 400, little bit 400 now, 500, little bit 500 now, 400 now, 500 now, 500, little bit 400 now, 5 now, yeah, 500, little bit 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 500, 500, 500, little bit 500. Now 500, little bit 500, little bit 500, high out. 500, put it on number. Donkey.
Yes, sir. Bless you, Ed. 7-year-old Greg Gelding said it's not his horse. He brought him for a friend. He's gentle horse.
$800 down, 900. 800 down, 900 here. 800 down, 900 down, 800 down, 900 down, 900 now, half. 800 down, half, 800 down, half. 800.
Hang on, internet. Let me fix that for you.
And now $10, half internet. You're still out. $10 now, half. It's $10 now, half. $10 now, half. $10 now, half. Here I have $10, half and died. Sold the horse, $1,000. Put him on. 844.
Cute horse. Cute face. Got that one? Coming up.
She's 4 years old. She had 30 days of riding as a 2-year-old. Their mate's right behind, back there behind the door. 4 years old. $1,000, $1,000. Everybody is $1,000 now. $40 now, half. Yeah, $1,000. He ain't in. $1,000 now, half. Now 75. Everybody is $1,075 now. $1,100 now. $1,100 now. $1,100 now, half. $1,100. I can't see. $1,175. $1,175. $12. Everybody is $1,175 now. $12. $1,175 now. $12. Everybody is $1,175 now. $12. $1,175. $12. Everybody is $1,175 now. $12. $1,175 now. $12. $1,175. $1,275 now. $12. So it was 1175. Put him on 601.
600 on one.
How much?
1175. Anyone know anything?
$10, 12 and a half. Everybody is $100 now. 12 and a half. Everybody is $100 now. 12 and a half. Everybody is $100 now. 100. How old is he? Hold on, chance of having an odometer reading. Said he's got a good mouth. $1,100. Everybody is $100 now. Everybody is $100 now. $100 half. Everybody is $100 now. Half. It's $100 now. Half. Everybody a big pretty dumb horse. $100 now. Half. Everybody is $100 now. Half. Everybody is $100 now. Half. It's $100 now. Half. Everybody is 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 $100 now. Half. $1,000. Half. Everybody is $100 now. Half. Here I have. You want in? $1,000 half. Now 11, now 11, liberty is 10 and a half, now 11, liberty, 10 and a half, now 11, liberty, 10 and a half, now 11, liberty, right out. 10 and a half, put it on 4, 66. Said Dan loaded the horse that took him in on trade the other day. Said he'll be a broke old man. 650, 700. Yes, 650 now, 700, and a bump it now, 700, and a bump it now, 700. I'm 650 now, 700. 700, and a bump it now, 700, and a bump it now, 700. I'm 650 now, 700. 700, and a bump it now, 700, and a bump it now, 700. 700. 700, and a bump it now, 700, and a bump it now, 700. I'm 700 now, 700. 700, now, 700, and a bump it now, 700. Yes, 650 now, 700, and a bump it now, 700, and a bump it now, 700, 700, bump it now, 700. Yes, 650 now, 700, and a bump 700, and a bump 700 right out. 650 now, 700. Guys, if you want a broke, gentle, safe one, I'd say there he is. 650, $700. Now half. 700 now half. Now 8. 800 now. 7 half, 800. 7 half now, 800 here. Yep, 7 half now, 800. 7 half now, $800. 800 now half. 8 half now 9. 9. 8 half now 9. Manually is 75. 75. 75. And now 9. And now 9, now 9, now 9, now 9, now 9, 900 here I have 875, put him on number 605.
Yep, number 93 is a foundation bred gelding, 20 years old. I do not have a set of papers up here, so I believe he's grade. So he is selling grade. They're retiring. He's a feed yard horse, gentle, easy keeper, loves attention, great with the farrier, not for kids, best suited to an intermediate rider.
He said, lead him in.
He's got galls in his back as big as your fist. 12, 15, 1500, hit a liberty at 12 and a half, 1500, liberty at 12 and a half, 13 and a half, hit a liberty at 13 and a half, here now 14 and a half, there, but about 14 and a half, 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 15 and a half, hit 14 and a half, 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 14 and a half, now 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 15 and a half, hit 14 and a half, 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 15 and a half, hit a liberty at 15 and a half.
He didn't want to pay $20 to ride him in. Shady rode him.
14 and a half, 15 and a half, a little bit of month. Bobby said this horse would be really, really broke. 14 and a half, 15 and a half, a little bit of 15 and a half, a little bit of 14 and a half now, 15 and a half, a little bit of 15 and a half. You gotta get 15 over here, 14 and a half, 1500, a little bit of 1500 here, I have 14 and a half, put him on 602, 600 on 2, 600 on 2. He's 10 or 12 years old.
They bought him, he was a 4-year-old right there at a production cell in town, and they were riding him when they got him. They came home and played.
91.
Bobby's number was
87.
Nope, it's not. It has to be like 91.
So they bought him as a 4-year-old, and they was riding him, and he's 12
Yeah,
now.
it can't be 87. We already clicked 87.
900,000. Yeah, 900,000. Hit a liberty and 900,000. Hit a liberty and 900,000. Hit a liberty and 900,000. Yeah, 900 now. Hit a liberty and 900 now. Half. Hit a liberty and 900 now. 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 Yeah, 900 now. Hit a liberty and 900 now. Hit a liberty and 900 now. Half. Hit a liberty and 900 now. Yeah, 900 now. He's a cougar and no papers. Hit a liberty and 900 now. Hit a liberty and 900 now. Hit a liberty and 900 now. 900. 9.5, a little bit, 9.5, 9.5, baby, about 9.5 here. I have sold him 900, put him on 4.
This was come off some people we rodeo with, and it was their daughter. She's 11 or 12 years old.
So
They're
this
barrel
Barbie-
pole mare.
11 or 12 years old. She is a burrow and pole mare. The people rodeo with Shada and Bobby, guys, so she'll sure enough be one. 8.5, 9. Yeah, 9, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, if it's in a man, I'm going to now 75, now 85, $1,000, and now quarter. $1,000, I have. You do it? $1,000, sold her $1,000, put her on 15.
Facebook viewers, that's all for the consigned horses. We're going to go to loose, so I'm going to end this stream. If you want to continue to participate, you're going to need to go over to our high bid site. Thank you much.